just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
I forgot to add myself to the stage. It's my stage. My goodness. Hello, you fine folks. How is everybody? Oh, good morning, Big Dirt, and hi, Faves, and Krusty Old Witch, Robert Tower. How are you? 487 pieces of shit, apparently. Hot, look around 318. Oh, man, the best night ever! It was the best night ever. Hi, Debbie Webb. How are you? Hi, Kelvin. Sarcastic one. How are you? Of course. I should wait till Ketchup gets here. Oh shoot! Did I send Ketchup a link? Let me see. I think I sent her a link. Let's see. No, I didn't send Ketchup a link. Oh, hang on. I can do this. She's still driving. It's okay. Hi, Brummy. Give me a sec here. I gotta send Ketchup a link so she can get in here. Let's see. And Lisa and link and send. All right. Got that done. We got that done. Hey, Paula, how are you? Hooked and booked, how are you? Oh, Jack's mom gifted 5 Just J memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. And remember, she works hard for her money. So thank you so much and welcome to the Clown Loser show over here. It gets weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Wow. You get a little Rogue Mama harmonica is what you get. A little Rogue Mama harmonica. If you hear me snoring, don't mind me. My coffee is broken. Oh no. We need to get more coffee. Oh yeah. So last night, of course, we did our People Watch. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Thank you, Jack's mom, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we're going to get to Darrell Brooks. We will get to Darrell Brooks. But, I always start off with a little bit of just talking about last night and all the silly that went on. Now, I understand. All right, Fleabag apparently hates Flutter, my Flut. All right, hates my Flut. Hates my Stacey Nat. All right, hates my Rosie Girl. But TK says, I fell asleep before it started last night. We'll replay as always. Thank you, TK. We had a good night. Tog redirected over here. Megan Fox was in the chat. She was giving me a hard time, this Megan Fox. She was giving Just J a tough time. Hi, Julia. How are you? She was giving Just J a tough time. I don't know why. What did I ever do? I'm a lovable, wonderful, delightful person, and this Megan Fox was giving me a hard time. Hi, Shell Bell. How are you? Hi, Penny Williams. Now, I was watching the Fleabag show. I should wait for Ketchup on this. I'm going to wait for Ketchup on this. All I can say is this. Just J-Hip to the rescue. Oh, yes, Just J-Hip is to the rescue. Goodest of mornings. Hi, Denise House. How are you? Mr. Landfill? But I do know this. They had about a 4-hour stream last night, and they spent all of that time talking about Jeremy Hales. Well, no, they spent about 4 minutes talking about Jeremy Hales. The rest of the show was the I Hate Flutter show. All right, that was the rest of the show. What I find funny, though, hi, Dino Mom, how are you? Or is it Dino Mom? Maybe it's Dino. No, it's Dino Mom. A Dino Mom. Or I think it's Dino. What I don't know. Jay, you can rescue a dog under a blanket. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, it was proven last night. Just J Hip was to the rescue. Yes, I was. That's what Fleabag said. I came to the rescue. Where's the star of the show? Ketchup. She'll be here. Saturday's got to go to school. She'll be here. But yeah, it was a good show that the dummies put on last night. They put on a good show, not worth watching, but worth listening to. Just J-Hip flea capping on Saturday. That's for sure. Yeah, it was a flut hate fest. They were hating on my flut. Don't do that. Nope, don't do that. She's out there. She's on the boat. She's catching the trouts and the marlins. And she catches it all on video. Wonderful show. It's one of my favorites. Hi, Nani Lindaloo. Hi, Lindaloo. How are you? Good morning. Hi, Renee's Retro Relics. But yeah, it was all of that flut hate fest. But no, what I do find funny is Tori always has to pop in, and she says, "I have the receipts. For what? If you need proof, I got the proof. You're not in a court case, okay? You don't need to have receipts. You don't need to have proof for your little personal battle that you have going on with my Fluff. All right? You don't need to have your little personal, court session." And then they did what I love the most. They do the back and forth where they ask each other questions, where what's the dummy's name? The fat one. God, they're all fat. Fleabag. She's like, "So Tori, was I at the warehouse?" And she's like, No, you weren't. And Tori, did I know what was going on? No, you didn't. And then something the back and forth to prove it. Now, Gabe, this is true, though. Gabe and Lisa were not at the warehouse. They were at first, but then they left because they had to go get some num-nums, okay? And this is according to Tori, that they had to go leave, and they had to go get, you had it right, dino like dinosaurs. All right, Dino Mom. There you go. Thank you. I always like to get it right if I can. But yeah, Gabe, of course, was probably so incredibly high after so many lines and so many candy bars that they had to go get num-nums, all right? Hey, Dwayne, how are you? So they were out getting their num-nums, and hi, Green Flamingo. And so that happened, and of course, they have the proof. For the record, it's all for the record. It's all for the record. It doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't. When I watch stupid, I like my stupid to be at the highest level of stupid. And boy, did the Fleabags put on a show at the highest level of stupid. It was wonderful. I loved it. Keep it up. And I will always, and I mean always, defend my flut. All right. That is for sure. All right. I'll always defend my flut because it's what I do over here. They don't produce proof of anything. Yeah, that mod war is still going, Calvin. Oh, it's still going now. Now, here's the thing that's funny though, and Ketchup will give us more insight. Ketchup is a big time member, all right, over there on Stacey Nash channel, over on Mod Squad. Big time, long time member over there. All right. I mean, if you look at Ketchup spends money on so many memberships. All right. She's got her Fleabag membership for $599 a month. Okay. So she has that one. And then she's got her a Mod Squad membership, of course. They just proved they are stupid. Yeah, that's what they proved. And then she's got Robert's back. All right, be quiet. Don't talk about anything else anymore. Robert's back. So no, Ketchup, she has memberships to every single one of the hater channels. All right. I believe she has a membership here too, possibly. I don't know for sure. But possibly she does. I don't know that for sure, but I know all of the hater channels She has memberships to all of their channels because she loves them. She loves them. Hi, Muppet Angela. But Ketchup, you better hurry, Ketchup. I'm going to get to the part. I'm going to get to the good part. Where you at? You better hurry. You better hurry. Oh, man. I tell you, I have fun with stuff. I have a lot of fun with stuff. And this is the funnest I think I'll ever have. But I have never been. Quit picking on Ketchup. I'm not. I'm telling her to get here quickly. No, I'm not picking on Ketchup. Although, you know what's funny? Ketchup tried to kill me this week. Yeah, that's what she did. She tried to kill me. She sent me a present, my birthday present, and she sent me some purple drink. All right, some purple drink. And on the package it said just add sugar. I didn't see that part. So I filled up my water bottle and I put in, oh, Bonnie's sick today. Will you feel better, Bonnie Heron? You feel better. Everyone, pray for Bonnie to feel better. Oh, that's terrible. Bonnie is sick today. Feel better. Feel better. My birthday is on Saturday. Well, you just sit tight, Christine, because if you want, you remind me, I'll give you a birthday song on Saturday, because Saturday is our big show. Our big show. I bet you Flut will probably be one of the topics that'll come up because Tug will go on with transcripts tonight and he'll completely destroy the whole storyline, all right? Because I watched the show. I haven't even gotten through the whole show yet, but I will. Oh, I will. I'll be taking my notes. I'll be doing it. Oh, yes, I will. Feel better, by the way, Bonnie. You feel better, and you just listening this morning or do whatever you want. Hi, my four sons. How are you? My four sons. Good morning. Good morning. But no, it was funny. Well, what happened last night, though, since Ketchup is so terribly late, is Fleabag got very, very upset. She's like, now all the hater channels, they're gonna go and they're gonna go my birthday Wednesday. I'm not coming into Chase chat that day. Well, happy, just don't remind me. Hi, Miyagi. Miyagi's keeping an eye on just straight up right now. But no, she went on and said, now all the hater channels are gonna go over, like, they're gonna be like, protecting my flat, protecting my Rosie girl, protecting my, Stationette, just J Hip to the rescue. That's right, Fleabag. Just J Hip to the rescue. Here I am, going to protect my mod squad. Loving me, my mod squad. Of course, I have to protect my flat. And then she even gets more upset because then she's like, and don't forget, I gave her the name Flat. She has like a copyright claim on Flat. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this, folks. It really doesn't. I mean, the level of dumb that goes on, with these people. Oh, it just makes me laugh when I watch the Fleabag lose another friend that finally found out that Fleabag's not a good person. Jay, stop rushing Ketchup. She needs to stay in one piece. Remember, I know where you live. If anything happens to that poor girl, because you're rushing her, mark my words, dummy. I know, Faves. I'm not rushing her. I'm not rushing her because what happened with Ketchup. Ketchup was in a major car accident yesterday. A major car accident, and it was wonderful. It was terrible for her. Oh, I got your email. I may get my bingo present next year. Well, maybe next year. Don't rush it. Don't rush me. Don't rush me, Juliet. Don't rush me on this one. I'm trying. It's not this year. Not this year. Maybe next year. Thank you for the 10, Juliet. Thank you. Oh, man. Hopefully it arrives sooner than next year. Hopefully in the next few weeks. Thank you, Juliet. I do appreciate it. But it was a good show. Definitely go check out well, no, don't check out the dummies. Don't do that. No, 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 no. Hey, disgruntled ex-hippies here said late joining, but greetings to all. Back to the U.S. in a couple of months. Well, we'll be looking for you to get back to the U.S. and thank you for the 30 my well, I don't know what that is, but thank you. Thank you so much, disgruntled ex-hippie. Thank you for the 30 things. Admiring my hey, Ketchup.
Oh, Jay. I was rushing. It was snowing out, and I was trying to hurry up and get home because I was listening to you whining. And then I get home, and I have to go. I park at the other end of the parking lot, so I come all the way in the building, and all of a sudden, the show's cutting out, and I'm like, "What the heck is happening?" Oh, that's because my phone fell off my lap into the little thing on the car door on the side, and I forgot it in the car because I was rushing. So I had to go back out to the car to get my phone, then come back in, and then I hear Fabes yelling at you. I'm like, that's right. Yell at him.
That's so funny. Well, don't worry. Just J Hip to the rescue. Just J Hip to the rescue. Good morning, Ketchup. Now
I don't feel like you rescued me.
Well, no. I only rescue my flat.
Rub it in.
Fleabag was so upset that just Hip was defending Flutter, and she never mentions me. But she must watch.
She was downright offended, actually.
Yeah, because she came up with Flat. Yeah, she's got that copyrighted. It was so funny listening to her go, oh, and now all the minions are gonna be like, oh, look what she's doing to my poor Flat, my Rosie girl, my stationary. Oh, yeah, just J Hip to the rescue. Damn right, just J Hip to the rescue. I am always to the rescue. If you dislike Fleabag, well, I'm not saying you're a friend of mine, but I will defend anyone who is who does not like Fleabags because they're terrible people. Now, I understand this much though. I got to this part where apparently Flutta was very upset because Tammy is so popular.
Well, that's Tori's version of the story, anyway.
See, because she's so likable and lovable as this Tammy. All right, the illiterate Tammy is so likable and lovable that apparently Flutter was jealous of Tammy for being so illiterate and so likable and so lovable. All right.
Well, according to Stacy, what actually happened was that Flutter just wanted to be included in the backstage chats, like after the stream was over.
Yeah.
And she just wanted a link for that. She didn't want to be on the actual show. She just wanted to participate in the after party backstage.
Yeah, because Flutter doesn't want to be a part of the actual drama, is my understanding, any longer. She's done with that portion of the Jeremy Hales drama, is my understanding. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. Tammy is nicer than Flea. Well, I will give you that.
I don't know. I think Tammy thinks that she's cool because she's hanging out with them. And she's not realizing that they're gonna take her down and crap on her just like they did to Stacy and Flutter and anybody else who is gonna align with Stacy and Flutter.
And don't forget my Rosie girl.
And Rosie, that's right. Yep, and Rosie.
And my Rosie girl. And now you were over on Members Only last night, but my understanding is Fleabag was running between inside the house and outside the house to watch two different streams, and then anybody who was on panel in the Members Only stream or even in their chat, then she gave all of them shit.
Yeah, her and Stacy, I have to admit, I feel bad for Stacy and Flutter because I think that this is hitting them kind of hard, realizing that Fleabag is a terrible, awful, disgusting person.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's kind of obvious, but I suppose, they were close to her and she probably, pretended that she was their friend. And now they're like, oh my God, because she basically, like, even to Diana Miss Balls, she told her, have a nice life.
Yeah. She got rid of Diana Miss Balls. All right. To even mess with my Diana Miss Balls. All right.
Yeah.
Not only my fluffy.
And listen to this, Jay. Diana said last night that she bought some stuff from Fleabag 2 years ago and she still hasn't gotten it.
Of course she has.
$75. So she told Fleabag last night, put that towards my box for the postage for the box of stuff that you have for me to send out, and then we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, you're never getting that,
Because she's
Diana.
never gonna get the plates that she paid for 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, no, she's not. No, she's not. That damn plate. Yep.
I'm like, that should tell you something, people, because hello, she even rips off her friends.
Yes, she rips off everyone. You could be her friend, you could be her enemy, and she will rip you off because that's what they do. She's no different than Gabe. She just hasn't been found guilty as being an extreme, major felon, as Gabe is. One of the most major felons I've ever come across outside of
Oh,
Pinch.
Jay, come on.
Oh,
Gabe is just he's a B10 felon, remember?
oh, yeah, he just looks like it. I've never met somebody who just looks like a felon. You cannot make this up. And I get it. Tug has always said, I could go cover a lot of other cases, but this one, they just keep coming. They just keep,
I know.
they just keep doing their thing, and I love it. And now, according to Fleabag, last night she's like, and I just want to tell you thank you to all my wonderful, I have the best moderators over here and so many new moderators. Get ready till it's your turn, dummies. She'll throw your ass right under the bus with everyone else.
Right?
Oh, it was
enjoy that one, Pebs.
Yeah, Pebs. Yeah, Pebs. See you in a couple months, Pebs. Make sure you buy a bunch of rocks first, and then that you'll never receive. And then, of course, they don't call it behind bars for nothing, Jay. Well, it depends on what kind of bars you're talking about, Calvin, because Gabe likes a lot of bars, is my understanding. But yes, poor Flut. Yeah, she was used as slave labor for a Slobby who went off on her again last night. Actually, it was kind of the first time Slobby really went after her. And Slobby was not happy because she was putting in all this work of these auctions. And I don't understand why there's work in an auction. When I see Jeremy Hales do an auction on whatnot, are there a handful of people that have to write shit down?
Yes, there's other people. I mean, besides him and George, I think there's at least one or two more people there that are helping keep everything organized and
I thought it was
write down what they need, who gets what, and they
I
probably have a system.
I thought it was recorded inside of whatnot.
Well, I'm sure it is, but I'm just saying they probably have their own system for, how they they put it so that it goes to the right person when they package it, and all of that stuff.
That's why you don't have a YouTube auction. I've had a YouTube auction over here, and I know some people have bid on like $38 quadrillion on Megan Fox's Bush, and they didn't get theirs because I called it because the chat's a little behind.
Yeah, you messed up that auction for Megan's Bush.
Yeah, so when you do a YouTube auction now, I did a fake auction, of course. All right, we did our own little thing, and so see that's a little different than actually taking people's money. All right, yeah, yes, Matra says Whatnot does all of that. Yes, Whatnot handles.
But I just mean that there's more than just them presenting it and showing it on the camera that they have to do behind the scenes, and then they have everything and whatnot also.
Yeah, but Whatnot actually records the bid, records the purchase, and records who got it. They don't have to have somebody actually writing everything down because it's recorded. All
They
right.
have to have people write some stuff down. I'm
Well,
sure they
some
have a
stuff.
system.
They have a system, but yes, when you just do a random auction on YouTube, like I
Right.
have done when I do my, I've had two very big auctions over here. We raised a lot of money, 38 quadrillion, cotillion, bedillion, and a lot of money was raised. But fortunately, nothing was collected because I'm not an idiot and I don't defraud people. But they have no problem doing it because they don't like any accountability for anything they do. So it is amazing.
Well, Whatnot what probably keeps track of stuff, like for the IRS. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they do the whole bit. All right. That's why you use a site like Whatnot.
That's a problem for them.
And they, oh, God, don't keep track of anything for the IRS. No. Well, anyways, a little message to you, Flip. Just J-Hip. I've got your back. I'm here. I've got your back. And yes, I do know that Fleabag is a terrible, terrible person. She is. And I understand that Flood is probably never going to love Jeremy Hells. But, okay, that's okay. All right. I'm not covering Jeremy Hill's case. I like Jeremy Hills. I consider him a friend. All right. Not family. Not family. No, Megan Fox says not family. Tug's my family. Tug's my family. Megan Fox, maybe a friend at best. All right. But no, Tug's family. Tug's family. But no. When in doubt, throw Megan Fox under the bus. That's what Just J-Hip does.
Works every time.
Okay, I promise you all we're going to get to Darrell Brooks today. That is what we're actually covering today. We'll be back as a replay crew. Night all. Well, good night, Miyagi, and I will respond
Good
from
night,
the
Miyagi.
replay. From the replay crew, I will respond.
Now, my phone cut out after you said I was in a horrible accident. You told them the truth, right?
It was a little fender bender at best.
That it was like, a little scuff mark, and this woman had a complete freak out.
Complete meltdown. And no, in a future stream, we will completely dox this person, and then I will
No, we're not.
I will have all of you send her some wonderful hate mail. All right? I'm going to have you find her on Facebook and on X, and we are going to go after this person, treat them like shit, and make them leave social media because, apparently Ketchup bumped into her car a little bit, little scuff.
There was I have pictures of it. It was literally a scuff, like from the rubber on my bumper, and she lost her mind. And I went in and had to find her in the gas station, and then her mom was treating me like I was like some type of criminal. She's like, "Well, do you have insurance or not?" I was like, "Ma'am, your daughter took a picture of my driver's license, my license plate, my VIN number. She has my phone number and my insurance policy information. I don't know what more you want from me."
Yeah, and once I get
and we called the police.
And once I get all of these people's information, Just J-Hip is going to go after them. Oh, yes, I'm going to treat them like crap. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bury them. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows that Just J-Hip is protecting his ketchup, my chup. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, welcome.
Yes. Well, when you do this, make sure you only refer to me as Chup.
Absolutely. Gonna treat them like garbage. Just J-Hip does that. I'm gonna ruin their lives. Welcome to social media. Oh, you might want to leave social media. Yeah, I heard Tug saying gang. Oh, yes, I did. Tug said gang last night. Tug, he's now entered the gang.
Gang.
All right, let's get to Darrell Brooks. Now, remember, Darrell Brooks is now cross-examining this lovely lady. Now, she's a dance instructor. Now, she was there at the parade when all of the extreme dance group girls got ran over, of course. And she was there, and she holds up decently. The girl who comes on, I believe, after this is one of her assistant dance people, something. I don't know. she's very, very strong girl. But anyways, this girl does break down. She was right there. She was at the hospital. She was with these children right afterwards. And yeah, Darrell Brooks is a complete dick to her. Well, he's a dick to everybody. I
You
mean,
can tell she really loves the kids.
oh, she does. And he's going to get hung up on something. All right. And that is that.
Not Darrell.
And that is that she left her job. Well, yeah, it was tough for her to take. And she went to teach dance somewhere else. She couldn't handle it anymore. Seeing it every day, reliving it every day was not something she could take anymore, is my understanding. But she's a wonderful person. She didn't abandon the kids. No, she couldn't see the same kids every day and then re-witness what she saw in that parade. Okay, it is hard for people. And let's get into the show here, and we're going to go back to Darrell Brooks. Here we go.
Vehicle pass you.
Yep, I ran to Alice and I picked her up immediately.
He's studying.
In regards to your dance team, did you observe anyone struck?
I just remember seeing bodies in the air, but I can't say I remember seeing a vehicle hit them. I remember seeing bodies in the air and on the ground.
So at that point, it would be fair to say that you didn't know if the people that were on the ground or in the air or whatnot were in fact struck by a vehicle.
Well, I did know it was the vehicle because I turned around and I saw the vehicle coming towards them. And then I think I blacked out until they actually were in the air and on the ground.
Oh, she blacked out.
By blacked out, what do you mean by that? State that, what that means for the jury and for the record.
She was in shock.
So I can't see anything, but I can hear it. So when I say blackout, I mean I can't visualize it, but I can hear it happening.
Was that the first time that you ever had a blackout?
Yeah.
So it's never happened before that day?
Never.
Any idea what caused it on that occasion?
Oh my God.
Seriously? What do you think caused it? You piece of shit. Literally, what the living hell do you think caused her to have a blackout? My God, you stupid piece of... Yeah, Juliet, what? Yeah. Jesus shit. Well, Calvin, no, he's already had his essay in prison. More than once, is my understanding.
No. Stress. Shock.
And you stated that you got into a ambulance and with someone who was struck and then left the parade at that point?
A squad car, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, a squad. You left at that point?
Yeah.
Do you recall about what time that was?
No.
Do you recall how long you were with the person being transported at that time?
No, I wasn't worried about time.
I don't believe so, Devil Fan. I've if my memory serves me correctly, I don't believe he ever claimed he blacked out behind the wheel, as far as I know. I don't remember anything about that. I don't think he ever said that, those exact words. If you haven't already, don't forget it's a good time to change out your tooth.
Do you recall if anyone was walking directly next to you at the time of the incident?
I was walking next to the girls on my team that got struck.
Do you recall walking next to Sam or Sam walking next to you?
No, she was behind me.
Do you recall making the statement that, and this is, I'm guessing, in a summary report given to Detective Schwartz. Do you recall being interviewed by Detective Schwartz?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you recall making a statement that Samantha was walking next to you?
No, I don't recall that.
Do you recall making a statement that you did not have enough time to tell Sam to move?
Yes.
And this was the same Sam that you just testified that you did not see struck, correct?
Yeah. Yes, I didn't see her hit.
So it would be fair to say that you made the statement that you didn't have enough time to tell her to move, but didn't actually see what happened to her.
Because she was on the same side as me, and that's why I was saying I didn't have enough time to tell her to move, but I wasn't next to her.
Any idea what may have stopped you from being able to see what happened?
Because I blacked out.
At the point that you blacked out, at that point you didn't see anyone struck. Would that be fair to say?
I don't remember exactly the vehicle hitting, but I just remember bodies flying. I think I kind of tried to block it out.
Killer questions, Darrell. You're dominating here.
Do you recall making a statement that everything happened so fast,
Yes.
but not fast enough for you to identify the vehicle?
Nope. I remember exactly what the vehicle was.
Do you recall if the vehicle had any damage at that point?
I was only paying attention to what kind of make it was because I could see the body of it was an SUV. And like I said, I thought it was either the make with the Mercury or a Ford. And so I was just paying attention to the emblem when the grill got closer and I saw it was a Ford. I wasn't looking for any damage.
Hey,
About how
how
close
are
would
you?
you estimate the vehicle came to you?
I don't know.
Did it get close to you?
I don't know. I blacked out.
Hi, Nine Pin Bowling. Where are you?
Do you remember what side of the road you were on when you blacked out?
Yeah, I was on, if you are looking at the truck, I was on the left side. So if you're walking in the parade, I was on the left side. But I had turned around, and so I was on the right side because I was looking at the vehicle.
So at what point did your memory go fuzzy?
So I turned around and I saw a car or an SUV, and I told myself, "You're crazy. You don't see that." And then all of a sudden, I don't remember anything. I can hear it, and then after, I remember seeing the bodies. So I would say I blacked out from when I saw the vehicle to after it passed.
Any idea how long that may have been, roughly, if you recall?
A second.
Gigi, is he birthday
So-
day?
Pretty much like the snap of a finger.
Yeah, because it went by so fast.
Let me know if you need a
And from
birthday.
your recollection, that was
card.
quick enough for you to miss anybody being struck.
I blacked out, so I didn't see them physically get hit.
Outside of Detective Schwartz, did you were you interviewed by any other law enforcement?
No, I
Happy
only
birthday.
gave that statement, and that was it.
What about at the hospital? Were you interviewed at the hospital?
No, I was not.
Did you call yourself to make a report about what you saw that evening?
No, I went and gave the statement right after I left the hospital, and that was it.
Did you do any follow-up to see if your report was received by anyone in law enforcement?
No,
Did anybody from law enforcement contact you about the statement that you gave?
no,
Do you recall at any time reading or seeing a complaint in this matter?
No.
Do you recall at any time filing any claim in this matter?
no. Are you saying with the police department?
Yes, with the police.
Yeah, no, I just gave a statement, and that was it.
Would you consider yourself a party to this matter? Grounds.
Guys,
Sustained.
Do you recall if you were contacted by the plaintiff in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds. Grounds.
guys, guys.
Can you say who the plaintiff is?
I'm asking you, are you aware of the plaintiff? Were you contacted by the plaintiff at any time?
I don't know what the plaintiff is.
The plaintiff would be whoever is bringing the claim for the charges in the matter.
So not, then yeah.
Yeah, what, you were contacted by the plaintiff?
Objection.
She answered yes. I'll ask her grounds.
An objection, hold on.
Objection. Move to strike
Grounds,
legal analysis.
grounds.
And the defendant is testifying.
I'll sustain the objection. We'll grant the request.
He gets so excited when somebody says something that he thinks he like caught him up on. He's like, grounds, grounds, grounds. She just said it, grounds, grounds. It's so stupid. Ketchup, if we hit the like, can we then hit Jay? Why would you want to hit me, Happy? I'm over here doing the Lord's work. I'm protecting my flut, okay? All right, I'm diving on the grenades over here, and I'm protecting my flut. All right, while Fleabag's over there trashing everybody, just to the rescue.
Yeah, and they're, taking away or crapping on Flutter and her gift. I mean, now it was a gift and they were paying her with the phone.
Yep, gift and payment. Well, it was a project.
That's
okay?
got to be the most expensive phone and phone plan like ever.
It was a project, okay? It was a project.
Definitely. It was definitely a project phone. Clearly.
Don't attack a project. By the way, this woman's been through hell, and she's not going to remember everything 100%. Darrell Brooks wants to trip her up on anything he can. It's never going to help him, but he's a dick. All right, let me make that very clear. He's an asshole. All right, so there's that. Sorry for my language today, but I am watching Darrell Brooks. I don't know what more you would expect out of me. He sucks, okay?
To strike the question and the answer for the reasons given by the state. You may rephrase if you'd like.
Who were you contacted about testifying?
The state.
And that, I'm assuming the state of Wisconsin, correct?
I just know them as the state right there.
Right there, as in referring to the prosecution table?
Correct.
To let the record show that she identified the state as the three attorneys at the prosecution table.
Record will still reflect.
She identified the state as the prosecution team. This is terrible.
And do you recall having a conversation with the state?
Yes.
Oh boy, she talked to the state of
Would it
Wisconsin.
be fair to say that you would identify the state as the plaintiff in this matter? Grounds.
Sustained.
Grounds.
He's so stupid.
Have you ever had any interactions with the plaintiff in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds.
Relevance.
Sustained.
Do you see the plaintiff in the courtroom today?
Same objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
He's really getting
Do you even know if there's a plaintiff?
Same objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
he's really getting good at the grounds at this point. Take a drink when Darrell Brooks says grounds. Right?
So as far as you know, in your opinion, who would you say is the plaintiff in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Take a drink. I have grounds in my coffee. Oh, that's not
Were you present at the parade with any family that day?
No.
dead air.
Hey Jay, are you drinking purple drink this morning?
And when you visited the hospital,
My
how did you
terrible
learn of
purple drink. No.
the injuries to any of your dance team partners?
Which hospital are you referring to?
I heard you say Memorial. You might have said too. I think you said Children's one time too. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, that's correct.
I guess I would be referring to Memorial.
So the only injury, well, not even injury, I only knew Julia had something wrong with her brain at the time because they saw spinal fluid coming out of her nose.
And were you told that directly from a doctor?
I heard them freaking out and rushing her to a CT scan because I was right next to her, helping them as she seized and vomited.
So you overheard from the nurses what the diagnosis was?
Yes.
What about for Sam?
Are you referring to the night of?
Yes, when I'm guessing you saw her at some point that night.
I did not.
He's going to ask the question. I can't remember, but there's one of these witnesses that he asked the question, and then he accuses them of hearsay of the question he asked. It's so insanely stupid to accuse someone of hearsay. He objects to his own question. Well, we'll get to it. I don't remember which witness this is, but it's awesome. Well, terrible at the same time, but it was, yeah. Also,
See her that night.
Did you see her at any point?
I did. I was there at the hospital the first day she was able to have a visitor.
And were you told directly by medical professionals at that time that you were able to see her of any possible injuries?
I wasn't told by them. She actually called me.
Can I strike that answer for hearsay?
No, you asked the question.
there it is.
But the answer was hearsay.
Did you ask the question?
Can I strike the answer for hearsay? You asked the question. He wants to strike his own answer of his own question. It's just not getting any better than that. I'd like to strike that for hearsay. You asked her a question.
You dummy.
And I still think Darrell Brooks would do a better job in bankruptcy for Laura Owens than her by herself. Jay, play that again. Let me see. These are so long, it's hard to go back just a smidge. Let me see. Let's see. We are currently at 6:05:56. Okay, let's go. Here we go. 6:04.
Helping them as she seized and vomited.
So you overheard from the nurses what the diagnosis was?
Yes.
What about for Sam?
Are you referring to the night of?
Yes, when I'm guessing you saw her at some point that night.
I did not see her that night.
Did you see her at any point?
I did. I was there.
By medical professionals at that time that you were able to see her of any possible injuries?
I wasn't told by them. She actually called me.
Can I strike that answer for hearsay?
No, you asked the question.
But the answer was hearsay.
Did you ask the question?
I've checked. My attorney sucks. Zach Whithouse seems thrilled.
He should fire that guy.
After the incident, did you have quite a few interactions with the dance team?
Yeah, we tried to keep ourselves busy and we did a lot of things together.
Do you think
Do
Darrell's
you
ever
retain
watched this
visuals or
back?
Any memorials or anything like that?
Yes, I did.
Would you stay for the record and for the jury? How many?
I believe it was on Monday. I went to that vigil.
And that would be the only one that you attended?
Yeah, that was the only one they had.
Were you aware of things set up financially for the victims?
Can you repeat that?
Well, no, actually, what she said was hearsay, but he asked a question. Therefore, it's admissible, dummy. Don't ask an open-ended question that allows hearsay. He did it. All right, so there you go. Hey, Big Bob, member for 3 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Big Bob. So, no, her answer actually was hearsay. It's just he opened the door to hearsay by asking a stupid question. He's a freaking moron.
Were you aware of any for example, like GoFundMe's or donations or anything for the victims? Were you aware of anything like that going on in the days after the incident? Grounds. Grounds.
Sustained.
Grounds.
Grounds. Grounds.
Grounds.
That's 3 more shots. 9 more shots. Hi, French Psycho.
Hey, French.
Did you yourself donate to any causes associated with the incident?
I did not.
Okay. No, she
Are you
is
still
not.
currently a member of the dance team?
Can you tell me which one you're referring to?
The was it stream dancing?
Yeah, I'm not. I do not work there anymore.
And was that decision made by the incident, or was it just a personal decision? Grounds.
Sustained.
Brooks would do better with Stark.
You testified earlier to having the blackout and that being the first time that happened. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Have you had any blackouts anytime since that day?
No.
First and only time would be that day.
Correct.
No further questions.
Yes, thank you. Ms. Gajewski, with respect to that blackout, you testified that you don't have a visual memory of the SUV actually striking any girls that day. Is that right?
Correct.
You testified, however, that you remember what it sounded like.
Mhm.
Describe that.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So it sounded like those big orange construction cones just being hit. That's what I remember it as.
You do have a visual memory of the immediate aftermath of the strike?
I do.
Overruled.
And what is that memory?
Objection. Hearsay.
The answer. It's overruled.
Just pure chaos. Shoes everywhere, palms everywhere, bodies, people screaming, running around, just chaos.
When asked on cross-examination what caused your blackout, you said stress and shock. You remember giving that testimony?
Yes.
At any time in your life before November 21st of 2021, had you ever witnessed an SUV drive through a group of young women?
Objection. Hearsay.
Overruled.
Objection. Relevancy.
Overruled. You may answer.
No.
What about any time since November 21st, 2021?
Objection. Relevancy.
Overruled.
No.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You may step down.
He's got the whole book of objections ready.
Thank you. Call Jamie Sutton.
Relevancy. Hearsay. If you haven't got a lot of legal knowledge thus far in this case,
Good afternoon.
Darrell
Ms. Sutton,
Brooks.
if you would please make your way to the witness stand, which is to
Darrell
my
Brooks
right.
is the
One
one
riser.
you're going to want
When
to
you get there, please remain standing.
from.
Raise your right hand, and my clerk Teresa, who's on my left, will swear you in.
I am not a lawyer. All right. I understand that according to some people, I am practicing law without a license. All right. But no, I'm actually just watching a court case. Now, I am a per se lawyer. I'm 3-0 and dominated Doritos in court. But at the same time, I am not an actual lawyer, and I'm not giving legal advice. Darrell Brooks is doing that and a wonderful job of it on, well, what not to do. Here we go.
Extreme Dance Group here in Waukesha.
Yes, I worked there last year.
How long did you work for Extreme?
From May of 2021 to April of 2022.
What was your role with the organization?
I was a coach for the junior team.
What's the approximate age range of the junior team?
About 8 to 11 years old.
How many people were part of that group, the junior group?
10.
And did you participate with your dance team in the Waukesha Christmas Parade on November 21st of last year?
Yes.
You yourself were actually present for the parade?
Yes.
Did you attend as spectators or did you march in the parade
I marched in the parade.
with your girls?
Yes.
Do you remember approaching the 5 Points intersection?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened at that intersection?
A car drove along my left side.
Asked to put up for the jury exhibit number 15, which has previously been received and published.
Go ahead.
Okay, do you see the screen in front of you?
Yes.
You see a group of names in a green box at the bottom of which is titled Waukesha Extreme Dance.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the names on that list? You can take a few moments to read through it if you like.
Yes.
And the black line connecting that box to a star, you see that?
Yes.
Does that star accurately represent the approximate location where you and your girls were when the car came through your group?
Yes.
I'm going to ask that we display Exhibit 32 and publish it. It's previously been received and admitted. Excuse me, published.
Go ahead.
This is a minute and 23. We're not going to play the whole thing. Ms. Sutton, what I'd like to do is to play this from the beginning, and then at a certain point, I'll pause it, and I'm going to ask you to see if you see yourself on the video. Okay? So we're just going to take a look at this from the beginning. Pause, please. We've paused at the 43-second mark. Do you see yourself on the screen?
Yes.
So that's a touch screen in front of you. Can you use your finger and circle yourself for us? Okay, so what's on your head?
I have a gray hat on.
Gotcha. Okay, we can clear that, please. We'll continue watching from that point.
She looks lovely and innocent.
She does.
I'm liking the bangs. Liking the bangs.
She's really cute.
Pause. We've paused at the 57-second mark. Based on the video that we've seen so far in this exhibit, did it appear to you as though the girls were maintaining their position in the group?
Yes.
Okay. Can we display for the witness exhibit number 33 and publish this as well, please? It's previously been admitted and published.
Go ahead.
I would like you, Ms. Sutton, to please take a few minutes or moments and look at this exhibit. Read all the names. Let me know when you're done.
Okay.
The boxes with names in them, are they accurately represented in this diagram based on where they were in the formation in real life?
Yes.
Okay. I now would like to play for the witness only, exhibit number 36, please.
Now the boxes with the names, those are the individuals that were actually hit by Darrell Brooks, okay? The other ones with no names were not hit by Darrell Brooks. So as you can see, I believe there were, if I counted correctly, I believe 9 that were hit. Hi, Cynthia. How are you?
We played about 11 seconds for you there. Do you recognize that video?
Yes.
Have you seen it before?
I see you,
What does it show?
It shows a car hitting some of our girls.
Is that video an accurate depiction of how the events unfolded that day?
Yes.
I'd move exhibit 36 into evidence and ask for permission to publish.
Exhibit 36 is received. Permission to publish is granted. May I please have the total length of the video?
This is 29 seconds. We're going to play from the beginning, and you're going to turn the audio on.
Your Honor, is the video playing at the right speed?
We'll double check for Mr. Rose. Can we make sure to look at it at 100%?
It just wasn't turned up. So that means when it was just showed, it wasn't playing at the right speed.
I think I can just very simply clarify. To adjust the speed, you have to change it to see what it's set at. So it was at 100%, and it is now back at 100%.
I'll check that for the record. Clearly wasn't at the right speed.
The record reflects a statement made by Attorney Wichow regarding the speed, and the court accepts that.
Do you really want it slowed down, dipshit? You want to see it in all of its glory? That's how big of a piece of shit this is. Wait, Cynthia, you mean you actually received a prize? I don't.
Sweet. What'd you get, Cynthia? What'd you pick?
She said she got a hoodie. Got a hoodie yesterday and loves
Oh,
it.
nice. Which one did you get?
Probably just J-Hip because she wanted just J-Hip right in between sweat. Wanted a motorboat.
Nobody wants a motorboat from you, Jay. Nobody. Put
I
a
only
1 in the
motorboat-
chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want a motorboat from
I only
just
mo-
J-Hip.
Yes, I picked a pink just J-Hip one. Yep, Cynthia said yes, she did. Yeah,
Oh, you got a just J-Hip hoodie? Nice. I have a Clown Loser hoodie, but I don't have a just J-Hip hoodie. Like the one that she has. I don't have that one.
Not yet. She wants one though. She wants one.
I don't think I even knew there was one.
Oh no, Robert! No, Robert! Oh.
Oh, Robert. Oh, Robert. Don't do it. Don't do it, Robert.
I just got done sending Megan's prize over to Tug, to be honest with you. So.
You better not.
Oh, yes, I did.
You are such a jerk. Why would you do that?
Just saying.
Now
Just
you better order another one for Megan and send it to her, and so Tug can have the other one. Because Megan's never gonna get that mug.
I know, but Tug can put the mug on his head and protect him from the table. See, because Jay is Tug's protector, and his coffee mug is a good fit on his umbrella head. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you need to go work on that one.
Yeah. Oh wait. Here we go. By the way, folks, I'm sorry. I am practicing law without a license here. UPL, or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm doing that.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, I'd like to go back to the beginning of that, please.
I'll take care of it. It
So
sounds
we're
like a
going to-
fun parade, Darrell.
We're going to slow that down, Miss Sutton. And I'd like you, at a certain point, we're going to pause. And if possible, if you can, I'd like you to identify some people in the frame for us, okay?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to play from the beginning. Can we reduce it, please, to 40%? And turn the sound off.
Hi, Shelley.
Okay, we'll play from the beginning.
She holds it together very, very well.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, the other lady couldn't really even look at the screen, really had a tough time, but no, she stays focused on the case and her object in hand, which is to put this guy in prison. Yeah, I'm committing a serious felony right now. It's got some court cases.
She's
Pause at
such a
12
pretty
seconds.
young lady.
How many people do you see laying on the
I know.
ground, Miss Sutton?
I
She
see
looks like
Vivian on the ground in this frame.
And
ballerina from a music box, you know?
Yeah,
who is that?
That is Vivian.
What's her last name?
You're all.
That has to preserve.
Catherine Urell will come up later. All right, now bear in mind, Miss Urell, I can't remember her first name. Let me say that. I can't remember her first name. But the Urells, 4 family members, all children, all struck by Darrell Brooks. He will call their mother as a witness. That'll be the worst part of this entire trial that you'll ever see. And she stuck up, she broke down on in the box, of course. She broke down, of course, she was crying and everything, but no, she was very strong in front of Darrell Brooks. She was. But yes, it was the Urells are
The annotation,
big part.
mark it as Exhibit 36A and enter it into the evidence, please.
The annotation will be captured. It will be marked as 36A. It is received.
Could we please remove the annotation? And can we go frame by frame for a few frames here? Pause. So we've stopped at 12-second timestamp.
Shut up, Robert.
At the moment that the SUV first made contact with your group, where were you in relation to the rest of the group?
I was towards the back right side of the group.
Right, as in standing in the road and looking down the parade route?
Yes.
Okay. Based on your position in the road and your memory from that day, are you able to identify anybody else who's depicted in the video at this point?
I believe that's Olivia Stover in the left.
And what color is her hair?
Brown.
Could you please circle Olivia for us? And that's to preserve that annotation and mark it as Exhibit 36B and to enter it into evidence, please.
Face.
Instructions noted. 36B is received, and the annotation will be captured and preserved for the record.
We can take that down now, please. Ms. Sutton, can you walk us through your memory of what happened as the SUV began to go through your group?
Yes, I was in the back right with some of our younger teams and was helping them get an information. And I heard some yelling behind me, some screaming, and I looked over my left shoulder. And just as I looked over my left shoulder, there was a red car that drove through. By the time I looked, it was already hitting our girls.
It was a car Ketchup. Wasn't an SUV. See, she didn't say SUV. She said car. Darrell picks up on this very quickly. Oh boy. Hi, Mick. How are you? Hello, guys from England. How are you, Mick67? How are you? But yes, Darrell's going to pick up on this very quickly in redirect, of course. Well, yeah, it's going to go well. He's such an asshole. By the way, if you haven't, for the 97 of you here, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate it if you haven't already. I do cover this case twice a week, and then I'll move on to something else. I don't know what case I'm actually going to run into next, but I do throwback cases over here twice a week on Sundays and Fridays. All right, with Chup Chup. All right, so we do that. And then also we do like to throw and spread a lot of evil messages to all the terrible, terrible people that have attacked Chup Chup over this terrible, little fender bender that she got into. And we are definitely going to dox them and make sure that their house gets taken. That's what we're going to do.
I appreciate that. If we could send her like chain mail and stuff like that.
Welcome to the show, dummies. What'd you say that idiot's name? Raven from Wisconsin. All right, Raven. This terrible piece of crap, Raven. If you
Actually, she was pretty nice, but her mom was the one that was her mom was like feeding her to get worked up.
Raven or Raven's mom from Wisconsin. All right, go punch her in the nose. All right, she's a terrible person. She should be treated like crap. She's horrible. All right, they're the worst people on planet Earth. Worse than the flea bags. These are the worst ever. All right. Yeah, Juliet. DB used to parade as a bowling alley. And it was not I'll be honest with you, he did throw a strike that day. But in the end, the people of Wisconsin win. Because, he's in prison getting assayed on a regular basis, had his teeth knocked out. And, let's just say, hasn't gone. But yes, I do want to mention that Raven and Raven's mom from Wisconsin. All right, if you know him, tell him to suck it. Tell him just J-Hip said suck it. All right, and then kick him in the vajayjay. I don't know, whatever you want.
What happened next?
Girls that were not injured started to run over to the sidewalk. So I started to gather them all in one area.
What happened next?
I tried to reunite those that I could with their parents. Those that I couldn't, I took with me, and I heard there was an active shooter. So we went into Chef Pam's kitchen and hid out there until we were told it was all clear to go to our cars.
Chef Pam's Kitchen is a business, a storefront on Main Street?
Yes.
What happened next?
After that, I went to my car, went to the hospital, and did my police statements.
In the immediate aftermath after the SUV came through your group, did you at any point see a person named Charlotte Urell?
Not that day.
Okay. You know who Charlotte Urell is?
Yes.
Can you explain for us her relationship to the Extreme Dance Group?
Overruled. The answer.
She is the older sister of two of the Waukesha Extreme Dancers.
Was she with your group in the parade?
Yes, she was handing out candy.
Okay. And you said you didn't see Charlotte that day. When did you next see her?
Well, I saw her that day before the parade started, but I didn't see her in the aftermath.
Okay. When did you see her? After the SUV went through the group, when's the next time you saw Charlotte Urell?
Weeks later at the dance studio.
Okay. And did you make any observations of Charlotte at that time?
She was on crutches.
Do you know why she was on crutches?
She was hit by the car that drove through.
During the parade?
Yes.
The red SUV we saw in the videos you watched?
Yes.
Okay. What about Grayson Urell? Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who's that?
He is the younger brother of two of the Waukesha Extreme Dancers.
Did you see Grayson Urell marching with your group during the Christmas parade?
Yes.
Before the SUV came through the group?
Yes.
Did you see Grayson Urell at any point after the SUV came through?
Not that day.
When is the next time after the SUV came through your group that you saw Grayson?
Weeks later when he was discharged from the hospital after being hit from the red SUV.
Okay. And what personal observations did you make of Grayson at that time?
He had a large cast on his arm. I believe he might have been in a wheelchair or crutches.
Can you describe for us the uniform that your girls were wearing that day?
They were wearing black leggings, black Waukesha Extreme jackets, white Santa hats with light up headbands attached to them,
white light up gloves, and white pom-poms.
Can we please display for the witness only exhibit number 102, 102? So just let me know when you see the screen, okay? Okay. What are we looking at here?
This is a red SUV that is smashed up. And there's a white light up headband on what used to be the side mirror.
Do you recognize that white light up headband?
Yes.
What is it?
Over who? You can answer. That is one of the headbands that was over our girls' white Santa hats.
This is probably one of the most powerful pieces of statement that can be brought up in this. All right. The headbands that were worn by the girls, by the extreme dance team, one of them was around the side view mirror of Darrell Brooks' car. All right. That's how terrible this happened. He hit these girls, and one of their headbands ended up around his side view mirror. Okay. I mean, if you want to imagine anything more horrific, that's how horrific it gets. Right?
Is this photo an accurate depiction of how that headband looked the day of the parade?
Yes.
Before, okay. Obviously, it's not on anybody's head right now.
Yes.
Okay. I move exhibit 102 into evidence and ask for permission to publish.
The court's going to withhold receiving exhibit 102 until further foundation can be laid. So permission to publish is denied at this point.
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right. Any questions for this witness?
Yeah.
That's a confident, yeah.
Do you recall what time you arrived at the parade that evening?
The parade started at 4. I believe I was there around 3:30.
Did you come with anybody, or
I came with Alyssa.
would it be fair to say that you guys are pretty close?
Yes.
He does.
Do you recall giving a statement to Detective Schwartz?
I gave a statement to a deputy. I don't know their name.
Do you recall at what time that was, roughly after the incident?
It was around 6:30 that night.
Do you remember where you were when you gave the statement?
It was at the transit center, the Waukesha Transit Center.
And when did you first notice a vehicle approaching?
I heard screaming and yelling behind me, and that was when I looked over my left shoulder.
Do you recall how close the vehicle was to you at the time where you looked over your left shoulder?
It was on the left side, and I was on the far right, so it wasn't very close to me.
Were you able to identify any driver of the vehicle?
No.
Would it be fair to say that you referred to the vehicle numerous times as a car?
Yes.
Nice car.
Would it also be fair to say that you then identified it as an SUV?
Yes.
So what exactly did you see? What type of vehicle did you actually see, an SUV or a car?
It was an SUV.
Any reason why you would refer to it as car?
I refer to all cars as just cars, no matter what they are. If it's a truck, it's still a car.
Would it be fair to say that certain vehicles look different than others?
Absolutely.
At what point do you recall hearing that there may have been an active shooter?
Ketchup, why am I getting 800,000 text messages? What the shit is going on? Are you even there, Ketchup?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
What the living shit? It just non-stop text, and flashing. It's driving me nuts here.
Sorry, Jake. I'm sorry. I was responding to Rosalind. I'm sorry.
Rosalind, I'm doing a damn show. Just
I'm
watch
sorry.
the show. I'm doing a show. It's just terrible, Rosalind. This is the worst I've ever seen Rosalind do. Non-stop. Text. I'm gonna have to leave this group. I can't be in this group text anymore. It's too much. I can't handle it. I'm watching Darrell Brooks. hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't. If you want to go further and give it a straight up, and myself and Ketchup some birthday mother, Brad Sacks. You perfect. But, you know, this is my little passion project I do, and it's not a huge deal. But no, apparently this is a car, not an SUV. All right, so clearly Darrell Brooks is innocent. I will be running longer. I normally go till 10. Sorry, Coop. Sorry, Coop. You can go watch Coop if you want. All right, but I will be going longer. On Fridays, I typically go to about 11:30. Okay, so I just want to make that clear because we're going to go through this. Here we go.
Could you repeat that question?
At what point do you recall hearing that there may be an active shooter?
When I was gathering the girls who hadn't been hit, a man came up to me
Ooh.
and said there was an active shooter amongst all of that.
Do you recall if that was somebody marching in a parade or a spectator, or
I'm not sure.
were they law enforcement?
No.
Did you hear any shots?
No.
And where did you go from there after you were informed that there may be an active shooter?
I went into Chef Pam's kitchen.
Did you go in there alone, or
No, people were piling in there, and I had several girls with me, several dancers with me.
you were shown a few videos? Do you recall seeing those before today?
Yes,
How many times have you seen them before today?
at least 10 times.
So pretty frequently you've seen them.
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that you saw those numerous times to maybe bring back something you couldn't recall?
Yes.
Can you state for the record and for the jury who showed you these videos multiple times?
They were sent to me
So that would be, were they sent via email or
over text message.
text messages?
Yeah.
And can you state for the record and for the jury who the text messages were sent from?
Alyssa.
So they weren't sent by any law enforcement or?
No.
To the best of your knowledge, can you recall how Alyssa was able to obtain the videos that you saw today?
I'm not sure.
So she never mentioned that to you in any way at any time?
No.
Were you able to identify the driver?
No.
Were you able to identify a license plate number?
No.
Well, this is important. Didn't get the license places. All right, you got to get the license places. All right, and
Yeah, you do.
yeah, I mean, I've seen this a million times over and over. We should let him go because she didn't get the license places number, because obviously everyone has a license place. Solid questioning here, Darrell. Solid questioning. I'm liking it. You have to get the license plate thing. What place did they get that license from? Or whatever. I'm texting you to remind you to change your blinker fluid on your car. Yeah, Chucky, fall for that one. No, Chucky. All right, I'm no TikTok 12-year-old. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Those
TikTok 12-year-old?
Yep. Fake news. Fake news.
Were you injured during the incident in any way?
No.
This girl is like the poster child for innocent.
I know. If she didn't have a boyfriend, I would date her. But I'm married.
Did you go to the hospital after the event?
Yes.
She looks a little young
Were
for you,
transported
Jay.
there? Did you drive there yourself, or
My fiance
I
drives
even-
there.
She's married. See, fiance.
Oh, well, your first wife was like what?
Not long. I was
11?
told just to go get a police statement.
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just
It would
kidding.
be fair to say that you went to the
She
hospital.
was 21.
Police statement.
I went to the
She was
hospital
just
to
the
see
size of
if
an
the
11-year-old.
girls that I had on
Yes.
were at the hospital.
I like her puffy.
And were you able to gain the information that you were seeking?
Yes.
So that would explain the brief stay at the hospital.
Yes.
Did you learn any additional information at that point?
Nope.
Can't believe she's engaged. She looks so young.
She looks like Laura Ingalls. She should be on Little
She
House on the
does.
Prairie.
Do you recall in the statement that you gave to the Detective Schwartz that you observed people running towards the sidewalk?
Yes.
Did you see anyone on the sidewalk struck by the vehicle?
No.
Do you recall stating that you were waiting inside of a building for what seemed like a long time?
Yes.
And what would you estimate time-wise, what time frame?
Oh, Shelly.
How does
Clarification about what building we're talking about?
So say just to the form of the question, please rephrase.
Well, from the report, it just says they needed to seek shelter inside of a building, so it doesn't say the name of the building in the report. I guess that's why I didn't refer to a specific name of the building.
Just ask your question. Please rephrase.
How long would you estimate you seek shelter?
probably
Seek?
around an hour.
How long did you seek
And
shelter?
did you immediately leave from that point?
I made sure all of my girls were reunited with their parents and family members. And once they were all reunited, then I left.
You always want to make sure you ask the witness how long they seek shelter. Tell me, Darrell. Tell me, Darrell never disappoints. Well,
He always axes the good questions.
he always axes the good question. He just axes them, and then he throws Texas under the bus. All right. There's a lot about Texas. Tell me. And don't worry, a subpoena
Do you recall giving a written statement?
will come
Yes.
into play in this thing.
Do you recall who you gave the written statement to?
No.
Do you recall in your written statement saying that it seemed as if something was wrong with the vehicle?
Yes.
And what would you, from your recollection, what would you say was wrong with the vehicle?
It was going very fast. I thought maybe there was brake failure happening because it was going so fast.
And what made you come to that conclusion?
Because there was a car driving through a parade instead of slowly rolling through like the other vehicles.
So it'd be fair to say your initial thought was something was wrong with the vehicle.
Yes.
Did you see any smoking from the vehicle, any damage to the vehicle at that point?
No.
Look at his little teddy pen.
Did you observe where the vehicle went after it passed you?
No.
Did you see anyone struck after the vehicle passed you?
Yes.
But to the best of your recollection, you don't recall what the vehicle did after it passed you.
Correct.
Really? I'll have to look at that, Calvin. That's interesting.
Would you say it was pretty loud that night?
Yes.
Pretty windy, cold?
Yes.
I saw something about that the other day.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that.
After you had been waiting in the building for a while, who came and informed you guys that it was okay to leave at that point?
It was police that came and told us we were clear to go.
Was it one officer, a couple
Just
of
one.
two of them?
Just one.
You don't recall their names by chance?
No.
At that point, did you ask the police officers for any information about the active shooter?
No.
About what time would you estimate that you left the parade?
After I got the all clear,
Do you recall what time that was?
I do not recall.
Do you recall if the vehicle had any tinted windows?
I do not recall.
Yeah, kind of, Diane, kind of. But
Was it
she
close enough
looks,
to the vehicle to make
she
to
looks
make out the make
sweet.
and model of the vehicle?
No.
Do you recall any windows being down or anything like that?
No.
Do you recall anything being tossed from the vehicle, falling out of the vehicle?
No.
So just pretty much just smooth and straight.
Yes.
About how long would you approximate you watch the travel of the vehicle after it had passed you?
I didn't watch the vehicle after it passed me. I was looking at the dancers on the ground.
So it would be fair to say that once the vehicle passed you, you couldn't see if it struck anyone else at that point.
Correct.
No further questions.
Please redirect.
Oh, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. You may step down.
No redirect, yeah, because that questioning was that cross-examination was so powerful that the defense or the
Please
prosecutor's
call your
like,
next witness.
Did
no.
you see the look on her face? The judge. She was looking at Darrell like, you idiot.
And now you can see Laura Knighty is in the background. I'll point out Laura Knighty was there in the background. Laura Knighty, who was working on Walker Shop at the time. Laura Knighty is back there. I'm circling her. Laura
Evening,
Knighty.
Detective, if you would please make your way to the witness stand, which is to my right. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. My clerk Teresa, who's on my left, will swear you in. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Who's this person now?
Would you, sir, please have a seat?
I can't remember who this one
First
is.
thing I
Another
want to do is to state
person
your
from the
first and last names for
parade?
record and
It's
spell
another witness from the
Michael
parade,
Carter,
yes.
first name
Oh,
spelled
okay.
Nichael, last name spelled Carpenter.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Detective, what do you do for a living?
I'm a detective with the City of Waukesha Police Department.
How long have you been a detective?
I've been a detective for approximately 12 years,
Oh,
How
it's
long have you been in
detective.
Waukesha Police Department?
approximately 20 years.
Is that your first job, Waukesha Police Department?
I worked a brief stint for about 6 months each at the Town Brookfield Police Department part-time and the Town Berkeley Patrol part-time before moving on to the City of Waukesha.
What is your current assignment as a detective?
I'm in the computer forensics unit,
What type of things do you do in that unit?
analyze digital data, digital video recorders, cell phones, regular computers, pretty much anything that can hold digital media.
Did you conduct a speed analysis in this case?
Yes, I did.
Can you walk us through when you set out to conduct a speed analysis? First of all, what is it and how do you go about conducting the analysis?
Basically, throughout reviewing video for this incident, we wanted to determine if there was a way to get an accurate speed from the red SUV. I've been through some training, certified.
Okay. I want to ask the chat, is it okay if I skip past this guy? He's going to talk about speed analysis. Darrell Brooks is going to ask him about speed analysis. This is a bore, all right, because we know he ran through the parade. This speed really does not matter. It really is. That okay with you if I?
Who's next?
Let me see. Let me look here. He's gonna ask that guy a bunch of questions, and then we're gonna end. Oh, then we're gonna get to this lady, I believe from the Catholic group there. All right, and she's gonna end out her day before we go into day 5. This is the most boring. Okay, everyone says fine with me, fine with me, fine with me. Yeah, let's skip through this guy once again. Darrell's gonna ask him a bunch of really stupid questions. It's boring. All right, this is not important. It doesn't matter how fast he was going. All right, we'll get to this part here. Let's go.
All right, thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Statement calls next witness.
Thank you. The state calls Deborah Ramirez.
Good afternoon, Ms. Ramirez. If you would please make your way to my witness stand, which is to my right upper riser. When you get there, please remain standing, raise your right hand, and then my clerk Teresa, who's all the way across from you, will swear you in. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I do. Thank you. Please be seated. The first thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and then spell each.
Deborah Ramirez, Debora, last name Ramirez.
Thank you. Go ahead, your witness.
Thank you. Mr. Ramirez, where do you live? What city?
Waukesha.
Are you familiar with the annual Waukesha?
Can you hold down the fort for just a few minutes, Ketchup?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let this play. I know where this is going, but I'll
Okay.
just play at 1.75 speed.
Christmas parade?
Yes, we go every year.
Okay, so were you there last year, November 21st of 2021?
I was.
Who were you
I'm
there
not sure, Chucky.
My boyfriend, our 4 kids, and
I'll
I.
ask Jay when he gets
with?
back.
Was one of those kids a 12-year-old?
Yes,
What is that child's name?
Isaac.
And what's his last name?
Foglia Ramirez.
Do you remember where you and your family were seated during the parade?
I can't remember the exact street name. We were across the street from Chef Pam's kitchen.
Do you know if you were on Main Street? Do
Yes,
you remember what intersection you were near?
I can't remember.
May we please display for the jury and the witness exhibit number 15, which is previously published. We zoom in a little bit on the 5 points intersection. Okay, you see the screen in front of you, Ms. Ramirez?
I do.
Do you see a green box with your name and Isaac's name in it?
Yes,
Do you see a black line connecting that box to an orange star?
yes,
Are you familiar with the area that this map represents?
yes.
In terms of the Sunday afternoon of the Christmas parade last year, is that orange star an accurate representation of the approximate area where you and your family were watching the Christmas parade?
Yes, it is.
Do you remember anything significant or out of the ordinary happening while you were watching the parade?
At one point during the parade while we were watching, I remember my boyfriend suddenly screaming, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" And then when he screams, I looked to my right, and that's when I saw a red vehicle coming right towards us.
You previously said that you were across the street from Chef Pam's,
Yes,
so you would have been on the south side of the street?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what the vehicle that was speeding towards you looked like?
Speedy.
Sustained as to the form of the question, please rephrase.
Okay, my mistake. I thought that's what you said. Ms. Ramirez, do you remember what the vehicle looked like as it approached you and your family?
it was a red SUV. That's all I remember.
What happened as it got closer?
I froze as it was coming closer. By the time that I finally tried to move, it was already like right at us, and I was hit on my left foot, left leg.
What area of your left foot and left leg?
It was on top of my left foot. It the tire went over my foot.
Where were you in position? Where were you positioned in relation to Isaac?
I was standing to the right of Isaac.
Okay. Did you notice whether or not Isaac was hit?
I did not until I didn't know he was hit until after it happened, that he said, "Mom, my leg hurts."
Isaac was standing next to you, you said?
Yes,
And the vehicle ran over your left foot.
yes.
When you say next to you, do you mean Isaac was immediately to your side or in front of you or behind you or some other description?
He was to my left, standing just probably about a few inches ahead of me.
What happened after the vehicle ran over your foot?
I fell to the ground, and I was kind of disoriented at first. All I remember was hearing the vehicle speeding past us towards other people.
Do we have a question there, Ketchup?
Oh, Chucky was asking if Darrell used like signage as part of his defense at any point.
Yes, he did. Well, I wouldn't say signage. There was barriers. Now, it was windy that day, and the barriers were laid down. And he will bring this up. We'll get to that point here at some point in time. But yeah, we will get to that point. He does bring that up. It is part of his defense, is that the barriers were laid down on their side rather than standing upright because the wind kept blowing them over, so they laid them down. So clearly, he had no idea what was going on, that it was even a parade. Yeah, okay. So clearly, as he was running over all these people,
And looking all around me, I just remember seeing a lot of people on the ground as I was looking around to see if my kids were okay.
While you were on the ground, could you hear the sound of the vehicle engine?
The
objection's noted, it's overruled, you may answer.
I remember hearing the vehicle as it was. I don't remember hearing the vehicle hitting the brakes. I remember listening, like hearing like accelerate instead of stopping.
Did you seek medical treatment after the parade?
I seeked medical treatment the next day.
Where did you go?
I went to urgent care in Pewaukee.
What injuries did you sustain as a result of the vehicle striking your foot?
thank you, Faith, for popping in links to the chat. Do go check out all of the links that Faves pops in the chat. Hit the subscribe over there. I appreciate it. Thank you, Faves. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I had a hematoma on my left big toe, and I had my ankle was sprained. I went to see an orthopedic doctor who said that there was tissue damage.
Did you bring your son Isaac to seek medical treatment at any point after the parade?
I did. Also the next day with me.
Same location?
Yes.
What injuries did Isaac sustain as a result of this incident?
Sprain on his left leg.
I would like to project for the witness only. Actually, 36. For the jury as well, Exhibit 36, which has previously been published.
Go ahead.
And can we play this without any sound at about 30%, please, from the beginning?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Fabs. I appreciate it.
And we can pause there at 9 seconds. Mr. Ramirez, did you see either yourself or your son Isaac in that portion of the video?
Slightly, yes.
On which side?
On the left.
And can you describe what you were wearing?
I was wearing a pink jacket.
Can you describe what Isaac was wearing?
He was wearing a green jacket.
We show for the video, excuse me, for the witness only, Exhibit 43. Mr. Ramirez, can you let me know when you see something on the screen in front of you?
I can see it.
You can, okay. Do you recognize this screenshot?
Yes, I do.
What does it show us?
I can see just a little bit of myself, but I can see Isaac on there.
Does this depict you and Isaac before, during, or after you were struck?
Before.
Is this an accurate depiction of how you looked that day?
Yes.
Isaac as well?
Yes.
Move Exhibit 43 into evidence and ask to publish.
Where are they in the video?
Your objection is noted. The exhibit number 43 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
We're very low budget over here, Chucky.
Okay, just so we know what we're looking at, the screen in front of you is a touch screen. Can you use your finger and circle Isaac for us?
Yes.
And that's the green jacket you described?
Yes.
Okay, and on the which side of the screen?
You're gonna pay for her
Can you
phone
circle yourself
bill.
now? If you see it? And that's the pink jacket you described?
Yeah.
Right next to Isaac?
Yes.
All right, we can clear that, please. Can we show the witness only, please? Exhibit number 45.
Go ahead.
Do you see the picture?
I do.
Okay, and what does this depict?
It looks like a picture of after getting struck by the vehicle.
Do you see either yourself or Isaac in this photo?
I see both.
And is this an accurate picture of how you looked after the vehicle struck you?
Yes.
Move Exhibit 45 into evidence and ask to publish.
Can't really see it.
Your objection is noted. It's overruled. Exhibit 45 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
What happened? Jay? Jay? Oh no, something happened.
Yep. No, I got fixed.
Oh, okay. Did you boot yourself again?
No. Sometimes if you play the video too long without pausing, it'll pop you off. So that's what happened.
Oh, it's like a warning or something?
I think so. It's not like I'm trying to monetize the stream or anything like that. No. Everything's good. It's just it's one of those things because I've been letting things just kind of roll through this. So no, we're good. Here we go.
Please show the witness only, exhibit number 40.
Go ahead.
You see the photograph in front of you?
Yes.
Are you in that photograph?
I am.
What does this show?
That shows
I can't hear it.
afterwards, after the incident.
Is this an accurate screenshot of how you looked after the SUV came through?
Yes.
Move exhibit 40 into evidence and ask to publish.
Darrell's running the stream, not me.
Granted, similar to the
I
exhibit
can hear you, but I can't hear the video
on the
now.
right-hand side, the jury is instructed to disregard.
I'll leave
those,
and come back in. I
during this exhibit.
got it all pulled back
Please zoom
up.
in on the middle of this, please.
Okay.
Once again, Mr. Ramirez, if you see yourself, could you please circle yourself for us? Thank you. And do you see Isaac in this screenshot?
I don't.
We can clear that and zoom back out. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
We'll be taking on that last exhibit because you just said that.
We'll take that up outside the presence of the jury. Don't let me forget.
Oh.
All right, then go ahead if you have any cross for this witness.
You stated that you went to the urgent care in Pewaukee the next day. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, it is.
What caused the day delay?
As I was trying to find my other child who was at the parade, but not with, like, right with me, among all the other people that were injured, I was able to see how many people were on the ground needing immediate help, how much blood was on the ground at that time, that I chose to wait until the next day, since I knew I was hurt, but I did not need immediate attention as other people did.
So you went home for the evening and decided to just go to urgent care the next day.
Yes.
So from your recollection, you weren't in need of immediate medical attention.
I was in need of medical attention, but not immediately.
Any reason why you didn't take your son to seek immediate attention?
He was able to walk out of there with me. He was limping, but he was able to walk out of there with me. So that's why we decided to wait until the next day.
Do you recall giving an interview with a detective agent?
I remember giving an interview. I don't recall his name.
Do you recall the date that you gave the interview?
I can't remember.
Was it a few days after the incident, a week, or?
It was a few days after. I cannot remember the exact date.
Any idea why it took a few days to make a report?
We were in touch right away. It just took a few days for us to set up the interview.
Did you seek to make a report the evening of the incident?
No.
Any reason why?
I was in shock.
So at the time, you didn't feel like you needed to make a report immediately? Would that be fair to say?
As I said before, I was in shock. I got home with a basically mental breakdown. So I was crying when I got home. I did not think of anything else.
You stated your boyfriend was with you that evening. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you know if he was injured in any way?
He was not.
You stated that you heard him saying, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." Do you know where he went from that moment?
He proceeded to move backwards to not get hurt.
In the videos that you saw, did you see him in the video anywhere?
I can't remember.
So it'd be fair to say that you couldn't see him in the videos that you just saw like 2-3 minutes ago.
I could see myself and Isaac. I remember what we were wearing. I cannot remember what he was wearing.
Any reason why you remember what you and your son was wearing, but not your boyfriend who was present with you at the incident?
Because I'm the one that dresses myself and my child. I don't know what he wears at that time, at any time.
Do you remember seeing him directly after the incident?
I do.
Did he leave with you when you left to go home?
He did, yes.
Now, she doesn't even know what her boyfriend was wearing. That sounds to me like Darrell Brooks is innocent. I mean, if you ask me, that sounds like Darrell's innocent because clearly, she had no idea what her boyfriend was wearing. Okay.
And you were also there with other children.
Yes.
Of yours, correct?
Yes.
Were any of those children hurt in the incident?
Just scrapes from moving out of the way, but not hurt by the vehicle.
So they weren't struck by the vehicle to your knowledge?
They were not.
Do you recall where they were when the vehicle passed you?
Good morning, something to bark about.
Where they were exactly when the vehicle passed, I know that they were to the right of me. I believe they were behind me at the time.
Do you know about how far approximately from you they were?
I do not.
Do you remember if you were next to an intersection or a cross street?
To the left of me, there was an intersection. I was not directly at the intersection, as there were more people to the left of me.
Do you remember what intersection that was?
As I have stated before, I can't remember exactly which intersection it was. I just remember being across the street from Chef Pam's kitchen.
Do we have exhibit 15, I believe it is?
Yeah.
You pull that up for us.
Permission granted?
Can you zoom in a little bit?
We'll look up on the big screen.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It comes up on our screens prior to anyone else, so. There you go. Is it zoomed in enough?
Yeah. Can you see the screen right now in front of you?
Yes.
Can you make out your names on that screen?
Yes.
Can you see the black line pointing to a star?
I can.
Where would you estimate that is?
That looks like it's on Main Street and Broadway.
So it would be fair to say that cross street was in fact Broadway?
Yes.
Can the record reflect that the cross street and Broadway is identified?
The record will so reflect.
Do you see the red line right there under the star inside of the police badge emblem?
Yes,
Do you know what that red line indicates?
I do not.
Do you know if there was a barrier at that intersection?
I remember seeing barriers. I cannot recall if there was one at that intersection.
Do you recall where you saw the barriers at?
I don't recall.
Did you see the barriers anywhere in your vicinity, your immediate vicinity where you were stationed at?
Like I said, I can't remember.
Do you recall when you first, oh, you can pull this down, I'm sorry. You can take it off screen. Do you recall what you were, oh, let me back up. Do you recall?
That's a good idea. You should probably take down all of the, the video of the people you hit, and then in red is the people you killed. Yeah, maybe let's not leave that up on screen all the time. I think Ketchup has, Ketchup's here. Oh, Ketchup's here.
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. No, I went over to the text message thing and I silenced everything and deleted alerts because, yes, I don't know what's going on, but it's nonstop.
Yeah, I'm not in there anymore since you yelled at me.
I'm trying to do a show here, and there's like 38 messages a minute, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I'll be leaving the group here shortly. It's too much. It's too much. Call each other. For God's sakes. Here we go.
Seeing the vehicle approach?
I do.
Jay can't hang.
I can't hang. Hi, Dragon's Gravy. She's late.
Like that.
Late.
Were you able to
no.
estimate how fast the vehicle was traveling at that point when it was approaching?
Crusty old witch said, "Deal with it,
Did
Jay."
you make a model of the vehicle that was approaching?
I just dealt with it.
All I remember is the SUV. I can't remember I wasn't able to see what the make and model was.
Did you see the driver?
I did not.
Were there any tints to the vehicle that you recall?
I can't remember.
Well, that's the thing, though, Ketchup. Just J-Hip is doing his job. Rosalind Duke says, get over it. Well, guess what? I'm over here trying to protect my flut. Just J-Hip to the rescue. Where's Rosalind Duke? Was Rosalind Duke to the rescue? No. Just J-Hip to the rescue. Fleabag said it herself. Yes. Just J-Hip protecting his flut, protecting my Stacy Nut. Of course, my Rosie girl. Oh, but trademark. Flut, trademark. Crayola said it first.
Oh my God.
Just J-Hip is our protector. I wake up every day, 287 notifications of me crying. They're not from me,
Right, Roz? Right?
Rosalind Puke. They're not from me. Hi, Rosalind. I'm doing a show here, damn it.
Did you catch the license plate number?
I did not.
Did you observe the vehicle strike anyone before it got to you?
Yes, I did.
After it passed you?
Before it passed me.
After it passed you?
Once you ask the question more fully, so it's clear.
Did you observe the vehicle strike anyone once it passed you?
I did not.
Did she get a license plate?
Do you recall your boyfriend taking a video of the incident?
Yes, I do.
Have you seen that video?
Yes, I have.
Was that video given to any law enforcement that you recall?
It was not.
Any reason why?
Because when the vehicle came towards us, it was moving way too much because of him moving back, and it was too blurry to see anything.
So it'd be fair to say the video was pretty much disregarded at that point.
Yes,
Any reason why it would be disregarded?
you could hear the screaming, but as I said, you cannot see anything.
So it was fair to say it was disregarded because the video, in fact, you couldn't see anything from the video.
Yes.
When you and your son were treated for your injuries at urgent care in Pewaukee, about how long did the treatment last before you were discharged?
We were there for at least an hour.
Why so briefly? Grounds.
Argumentative, sustained.
Were you given any
Why so briefly? Her injuries were so brief. Right? For God's sakes. She doesn't even count. These weren't even serious injuries. They were minor. Took less than an hour.
And she doesn't remember what her boyfriend was wearing, so she was clearly lying.
Yep. Innocent. Yeah. Hashtag Darrell Brooks strong. Darrell Brooks. No. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
He's a piece of
That was too far.
I know. No, he's a piece of shit. That's why I'm covering this in a retrial cap. No, he's a piece of shit. We're not doing Darrell Brooks strong. God's sakes, it's terrible. We only got about just about 20 minutes left in this day.
medication?
Objection, relevance.
Grounds.
Overruled, she may answer.
I was not.
Do you know if your son was given any pain medication at that time?
No, he was not.
Do you recall it being pretty loud out there that evening?
Yes, I do.
Pretty windy, pretty cold?
I can't remember.
It'd be fair to say it was chilly enough to wear a jacket or a coat. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
I've been outed.
Would it be fair to say that maybe it was windy enough to wear a winter cap?
Yes.
Do you recall if you were wearing a winter cap?
I do.
And do you recall if you had it pulled low, possibly over your ears?
No.
You don't recall? I'm sorry, I didn't know what the nose do. That's why.
I was wearing a headband. I was not wearing a cap.
It'd be fair to just say that you just said you were wearing a cap.
No, you asked if I recalled if I was wearing one. I said yes, I recall.
That you were wearing a cap.
I recall if I was, and it was a winter headband.
I might have been confused. I apologize.
That's the next question, please.
She's talking to him there.
Do you recall if anyone else you was with was wearing a winter cap?
Something to bark about. I did not get anything on my email, if that's where you sent it. I don't have my Facebook or anything else pulled up. But yeah, if you sent it on my email, I did not get anything yet. Just jhip@gmail.com. You can send stuff over. But yeah, I didn't get anything yet. Something to bark about. Just FYI. But I'll keep an eye out. Okay?
I don't recall.
After your initial treatment at urgent care in Pewaukee, did you receive any more treatment after that?
Yes, I did.
Did your son receive any more treatment after that?
He did not.
No further questions.
Be redirect.
On cross-examination, you testified that you saw other people get struck before the SUV got to you and your family, right?
Yes.
What group in the parade was in front of you at the moment that the SUV got to your family?
Extreme dance.
Did you see those girls get hit?
I did.
Did you see the aftermath after the SUV went through that area?
Yes, I did.
Based on what you saw with those girls getting hit, if you and Isaac had been standing 18 inches to the north, do you think you would have delayed until the next day to seek medical treatment?
Objection, that's subjective.
Sit down.
I don't have anything else to discuss. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You may sit down.
All right. Well, we have made it through day 4. We'll be moving on to day 5 now. After this witness leaves the stand, let's see if
We will start with testimony for the day. I do have the instruction to read to the jury. And then once I'm done doing that, you'll be excused for the day. Do not begin your deliberations and discussion of the case until all the evidence is presented and I have instructed you on the law. Do not discuss this case among yourselves or with anyone else until your final deliberations in the jury room. This order is not limited.
Just don't want to see.
I understand.
Just for the record, we're talking about exhibit 40. That's the exhibit that Mr. Brooks, the defendant subjected to, and then we put on a pause until the jury was out of the room.
It was exhibit 40 where I instructed the jury to disregard the comments on the right. I had no, I'll have to look back through my notes on this happened another time. And it may have been maybe the same.
It's the video of the screenshot came from.
Exactly.
Hi, Gracia.
Then does the state have any information for me about the witness and whether you'll need the interpreter for tomorrow?
No, we do not believe we will need the interpreter for any of the state's witnesses, Your Honor. We did secure Juan Marquez to be here at noon, so that as soon as we start from the afternoon break, we could take his testimony out of order.
All right. Mr. Brooks, do you understand that?
No, but
Well, let me advise you, sir, that since there's a need for an interpreter and this court had been going through making, not myself, but the clerk's office to make arrangements as it relates to this interpreter, I'm going to have you call that witness. It'll be out of order. That's not unusual. That happens sometimes, but we at least have that witness available starting at noon. If all goes well, we'll take an early lunch about 11:30. We'll take an hour, and then we'll put Mr. Marquez on at 12:30. You'll do the initial questioning. The state will then do the cross, okay? Did you hear me advise you of that?
I'm informed.
All right. And then the other
He's informed. Yeah. He doesn't understand. He overstands. But what? Typical Slav Sim. I'm informed. But no, what's going on is he has to actually call a witness out of order. They're bringing in an interpreter, and this is when they're available. So yes, even though he's not on his presenting his defense yet, this will be his witness. We'll see this coming up here because we'll move on into day 5 here. But we'll finish up this. We'll finish up dummy. Just a few minutes left here.
thing I just want to put on the record today is that, again, Mr. Brooks does not have the headphones on. I did not notice any apparent difficulties with your hearing. I wanted to also make a record that, especially as it relates to the cross-examination of Detective Carpenter, which I would describe as a technical expert witness, there was some very articulate, clear, cogent, and salient questions were asked by Mr. Brooks, especially regarding when the technology was obtained. He questioned him about such topics as it was a live case and what that meant, the reliability of the software, the equipment, even the financial issues, well, not issues, but just how it was obtained, his training, his experience, asking questions regarding, did he provide, for example, speed analysis for any other cases and things of that nature. And you're certainly questioning other witnesses about whether they've watched videos previously that would go, to their credibility, which is ultimately a jury determination. But I just wanted to put that on the record and commend you for that. Any other issues from either party today? From you, sir?
We still got the issue about the 13th subpoena.
So my understanding is you filled it out, or do you need to fill it out?
It's been filled out. I just wanted to know. I didn't know when it was going to be addressed.
So my understanding, and let me confer with the state, did the subpoena get turned over to the state? The 13th subpoena.
I don't believe it has, no.
It's the witness is the one who the state previously advised us was lived out of state. That's the person we're talking about, correct?
And that's the issue.
So the state's not obligated. I'm just going to cut to the chase. The state's not obligated to make any kind of travel arrangements or otherwise serve the subpoena on someone who's out of state. There's procedures in the statutes. I'm not going to lay those out for you. This is one of those things. I'd refer you back to when we went through the waiver of right to attorney form and about how the court can't explain procedure or the law that you're put in the same.
Thank you, Kay Woods. Murdoch trial? Maybe. I don't know. I'd rather do the Bradley 1 trial after this. That one was a really good one, but we'll see where we go after this. We'll see where we go. I like to do rewatches of trials, especially ones that were important to me. But yeah, maybe we'll look at Murdoch. But I think Bradley U1 is the one that or Bradley Yawn, I think, is the one I want to go to after this. But we'll see where we go.
Not able to call the 13th witness. How do I get my 13th witness?
I can't answer that, sir.
Would I still be able to have a 13th witness?
You have to name the person. The due date was on Monday. So who would be your 13th witness then, sir?
I would have to look on my original witness list to get the 13th witness. I know that was my target, was 13.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you look through that tonight, and you can advise us in the morning. And if the state wants to object, they can advise me then. But you're going to have to fill out another subpoena then.
That's fair.
And I can't promise that they'll be able to do that, but we'll see what they have to say tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I do want to state also for the record, I'm able to hear you very well because I'm actually in the courtroom with you, which I have been the last few days, which is breath fresh air.
Maybe, Renee.
That's why I'm able to hear much more clearly.
All right. Thank you for making that record. I appreciate it. Any other issues from the state? All right. We'll see everyone then tomorrow morning at 8:30. We are in recess for the day.
Well, there we go. That's day 4. That's day 4. Day 5 is, well, we're going to start day 5, if that's okay with you. Ketchup, are you okay starting day 5? Well, Ketchup's not even here.
Okay.
Oh, hello. I'm here, Ketchup. Ketchup's doing her normal thing where she's in and out. Leave and come back in, Ketchup, if you have to. Look at Ketchup.
I'm here.
I'm here. Are you there?
I'm here. What
Okay.
happened? What happened?
What are you even? Are you watching the show?
Yeah, it cut. I couldn't hear nothing. The screen was just on the J-Anon thing, and I
Oh,
couldn't hear you.
well, I'm right here. I'm getting ready to start day 5 here. Day 5 now, of course. Renee's. I did catch that up. Slender Man. Maybe we'll cover that. I might cover a little bit of that. One of the young girls that was involved in that recently escaped from her halfway house and then was recently picked up. And now I think she's going back to the big house because, yeah, she escaped from her halfway house. So that's what's going on with that. But let's go on to day 5. Are you ready for day 5, Ketchup?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
They never should have let that girl out so early anyway. She's a
That's
psycho.
true. All right.
Wanting to fill out another subpoena and give it to the state so that they could review it.
Yes, I do.
All right, can you hand that to the bailiff, please? I'll just take a look at it quick.
Stream record, get your business in, stream record. True Ketchup. Darrell looks like he's
I'm not
really
stream wrecker. I don't know what happened.
Darrell looks like he is really prepped for today. Really prepped. Like he looks like
Mr. Brooks, I'm reviewing this for completeness. And you have simply put on here, state of Wisconsin plaintiff, that's an entity. You have to name a person, sir. The date. Well, the date we would fill in. So I'll have it shown to the state and they can.
Now, this is his subpoena for the state of Wisconsin to be his witness. That's what Judge Doro is reading. He issues a subpoena for state of Wisconsin.
Oh my God. What an idiot. That's like the ultimate stop sit move right there.
The judge is reading it and she goes, it says state of Wisconsin. That's an entity. You probably need to put a person on there and hands it back to the bailiff. Like, oh, thanks for that, Darrell. Day 5 is off to a great start, Darrell. Killing it over here. That's why he was my co-counsel against Lips. Okay? He knows all the ins and outs. I knew Darrell Brooks could outsmart Doritos. That shows you how terrible Doritos is. I had Darrell Brooks as my co-counsel, and Doritos lost to Darrell Brooks and just changed up. And boom, sure, boom.
We know their position on that.
Any legal basis why that would not be accepted, Your Honor?
You have to have a person named, sir.
Yeah,
so
I was thinking
they
going
can come and
for
testify. You only have an entity named.
Is it not true that under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to face my accuser?
Mr. Brooks, let me hear from the state.
Yes, Your Honor, I agree with the court's assessment. The subpoena does not state a person. The subpoena form specifically indicates that the person requesting the subpoena is to indicate the witness's name and address. Mr. Brooks has simply written the word state of Wisconsin plaintiff.
Yes,
the witness name. State of Wisconsin is an entity. It's not a person. The state of Wisconsin cannot testify at these proceedings, so the subpoena should be rejected, Your Honor.
Your Honor, on the grounds that every document that was filed in this matter stated that the state of Wisconsin was the plaintiff, which would lead me to believe that the state of Wisconsin is who's bringing the claim against my client. How could they not be subpoenaed to testify if they're the plaintiff? And under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to face my.
He's bringing the claim against my client. He's almost a worse lawyer than Bruce. He's not quite that bad. He did better than Bruce would. But
now I know why he wears the mask. Because how do you keep a straight face when you're saying that shit?
my client.
My client, the alleged defendant.
The alleged defendant. You are the defendant, sir. You're sitting in the defendant chair. That would make you the defendant, not alleged. You are the defendant. But apparently, he is representing his client, or well, he doesn't know who he is. So,
because if you're not the defendant, you really got screwed. Because what are you doing there?
My accuser in this matter is the plaintiff, which is the state of Wisconsin. Attorney Opper also brought up that it didn't have an address on there. None of my subpoenas had addresses, as we went on the record, and that was stated that a lot of the paperwork that I have don't have a lot of the people's addresses on there, and those subpoenas were accepted. So I don't see the difference with this subpoena not being accepted for the reasons that Attorney Opper just stated.
Oh, Darrell.
Mr. Brooks, in relation to that subpoena, based upon my review for completeness, this court would note you have not named a person, you've named an entity. And the subpoena will be kept on file as part of the court record, but I'm not going to require the state of Wisconsin to testify in this case because they are an entity and you have not named a person.
Are they not? Or are they not the plaintiff, Your Honor?
They are the plaintiff in this case, sir.
And why are they not able to testify, being that
So
they...
you've not named an entity, not a person. People are called to the witness stand to testify. You have had an opportunity to cross-examine every single person who has been called by the state to testify in this trial. I believe that your Sixth Amendment.
Well, it's a question for you, Ketchup. In the inside, why Judge Darrell lost the Supreme Court race after the trial?
No, I didn't even know that she ran for the Supreme Court.
She did run. Thank you, Maria P. Thank you very much. I can't answer that question myself. I can say this much. She actually did receive, although all the praise that she received, a lot of flack for giving Darrell Brooks so much leeway. And I'll say this from watching so many other lawyers, whether it be Legal Vices, Law Talk with Mike. I watched so many other lawyers. Of course, my dear friend EDB, Emily D. Baker.
Right.
Yeah, who I do stream with Emily once a week or so when she has been on for my analysis. But no, she did receive a little bit of flack for giving Darrell Brooks too much leeway, and a lot of people saw her as weak. Actually, I
don't feel like that. I think she was just trying to make sure she gave him as little possibility for appeal as possible.
Well, of course, that's what she was doing. And she had reached out to many other judges, as she said. And, I wanted to make sure whatever I did was to make sure there was no chance of an appeal going through. And it probably won't go through. I think he's still working on it. I think they've given him so many extensions. We'll see where this ends up. But no, there was a little bit of flack there. And also, Judge Doro, there was another case that she was caught up in that I would say maybe her I'd have to go back and look. I think she was caught up in another case where maybe she let somebody go who did something awful. I don't know. I think there was just something else that happened. I'll have to go back and relook it. Don't take my words as facts.
Who did she run against? Do you know?
I don't know. But no, I mean, it's so long ago, but I would have to go back and look. But something else occurred, and it did hurt her Supreme Court race after the trial. She did run, but yeah, I'd have to go back and look. Okay, I don't have all the facts on that one. Still don't believe EDB knows who you are, says Maria. What? What? Are you talking about my best friend, Emily D. Baker? We hang out all the time. She reads my super chats on Tuesdays. What are you talking about, Maria P? Something about Jay, did you get my video? I sent to YouTube link, I think. I don't know. I'm running a show here. I don't have a YouTube link opened up. But I'll look at it. Something to bark about. But thank you for the 5. I'll look. Hang on. Something to bark about, interrupting and destroying the entire stream. It's just something to bark about. Something to bark about, destroying the entire Just J Hip show. Let's see. I don't see anything, something to bark about. Send it to my email at justjhip@gmail.com. Justjhip@gmail.com. Send it over there, something to bark about. I don't see anything. Is there a post? Let me see. Is there a post? I don't see a post. Well, thank you for the 5, though, but no, I don't see it. Just send it to my Gmail, something to bark about. Send a link over to my Gmail. I'll check it out when I get it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, something to bark about. But no, I will keep an eye out, send it to my email, and I will check it out when I get it. Thank you. Much love, much love. But here we go, back to Big Dummy over here, and let's see how things are going.
Rights have been complied with.
Not if I'm not allowed to face my accuser, Your Honor. My accuser in this matter would be the state of Wisconsin. And with all due
I believe your
respect,
Sixth Amendment rights in that regard have been complied with.
I'm requesting a written judicial fact, finding of fact, and conclusion of law on this issue for the grounds that I just stated.
Much love.
The scene,
Bob.
based on the Sixth Amendment, that I'm not being awarded the chance to face my accuser, which I should be awarded that.
They're right next to you.
If I'm not able to face my accuser, then how can the claim even stand? How can a claim be brought against my client if I'm not able to face
my client?
So this case is a criminal case in a court of competent jurisdiction in the state of Wisconsin, Waukesha County.
Motion
This case was initiated
dismissed.
initially by the filing of a criminal complaint. Then there was a preliminary hearing where probable cause was found. After that point, there was an information that was filed. And at some point,
do you really want to face the state of Wisconsin?
Right?
These people will bury you. No, I would suggest you go up against the prosecution team because the state of Wisconsin, they will destroy you. Devil fan said, "Oh my God, Jay, what the hell? I got kicked out and had to resub. What? What are you talking about?
What the heck?
I didn't do anything. I don't even know how to touch buttons. I'm sorry, Devil fan. Much love, much love. Do I owe you a buck or something? Let me know.
Yeah, Jay doesn't even know how to do that.
Yeah. Jay needed to play a disclaimer and sarcasm. I do it for this guy, not for this guy, though.
Well, we can't actually kick you out. We can time you out, meaning you can't type in the chat for a few seconds, but like we can't actually like boot you out of the stream.
Yeah. I blame Faves. I blame terrible Faves.
I'm sorry that happened.
I'm sorry that happened. I don't know what happened, but yeah, trust me, I didn't do anything. But no, he's making some very solid points here. Doing a good job. Good job here.
Yeah, he's killing it.
And a complaint, perhaps even a second amended complaint, was filed as well, putting you on notice of the charges and the factual basis for those charges, along with the statutes that are alleged to have been violated. I'm not going to explain any further why you can't call the state of Wisconsin in the way that you've subpoenaed them or attempted to subpoena them for the reasons I've already stated. I understand where you might disagree with the court's ruling, but my ruling.
You're cool, Devil Fan. I'm just messing around. I know Faves. I'm just much love. It's probably a YouTube thing.
That's what Jay does. He blames other people.
Decision.
Yep.
The record speaks for itself.
May I state for the record, Your Honor, that I have not even seen a complaint in this matter, and the jurisdiction still has yet to be proven, which is another thing that needs to be challenged. There has not been proven that there's subject matter jurisdiction as of yet. There's no verified proof of it. There's no verified proof of even a claim, especially if I'm not allowed to face my accuser. And
let him go.
I don't understand how you can make that judicial decision, Your Honor, when it's clear discrepancies in the paperwork of this matter. Like I said, I have yet to see jurisdiction be proven. It has not been proven. I have yet to see a complaint. I have not seen that.
Court has
This
provided
guy is
you with
clearly
the second amended criminal complaint along with the
crazy. Look at the faces that he's making. He is
listen.
acting like he's dead ass serious.
He's making a very solid point, though. All right,
Right.
this is solid. The judge, I think he'll get to this, is not even giving her oath of office. All right, the judge is supposed to give her oath of office. Okay, this happens all the time where the judge has to list off her oath of office. Whether it be, verbally or in Texas, that has to happen. That has to happen.
information that was provided to you previously and noted on the record. I've already addressed your motion to dismiss previously. I'm not going to revisit that. There's no legal basis requiring me to do that, sir. The plaintiff in this matter has presented witnesses to establish venue. And again, as I've noted previously, it's a criminal case with criminal charges with a second amended criminal complaint detailing the factual basis upon which these charges are based. We're a notice pleading state. And along with the information, you've been made aware of all of the charges, and the penalties you face, and the factual basis upon which the state has brought these charges. We are in.
Actually, don't blame Jeremy, blame Flutta. Flutta, no, don't you touch my Flut. Not my Flut. She's out there catching the marlin and the whales and the walruses on her kayak. Don't you mess with my Flut. But no, yeah, blame Jeremy. Jeremy's terrible. Yeah.
Just don't talk about ice fishing, Jay.
We will continue today with the jury trial.
For the record, may I respectfully move for an interlocutory declaratory appeal on this matter, Your Honor?
Your request is noted for the record. I'm not an appellate court, sir.
For the record, may I move to stay these proceedings until this instant matter is adjudicated by a court of competent jurisdiction?
Your request is denied.
Based on what law or fact, Your Honor?
I've previously addressed the issue, sir.
Well, unfortunately, Faves, with only 87 people in here, I really can't help out Rogue Mama improve from her 840 sub count. Okay, so, but on Saturday, I can do my best, but right now, go check out Rogue Mama. But yes, on my Darrell Brooks stream, I can't do much for Rogue Mama, but do check out Rogue Mama if you can. Hashtag blame Jay. Blame Jay. Hashtag blame Jay. Yep, I'll take it. I'll take the credit. I'll take the credit. Check out Rugu Mama if you can. But once again, we have a very small crowd in here.
Based on law of the case.
Are you making a judicial determination that I'm not awarded my Sixth Amendment right to face my accuser?
I'm not making any such determination here today.
Should be hashtag blame Jay and then Jay blames Megan.
Yes, we're ready to proceed, Your Honor. All right, our jurors here. All right, the jurors will be brought out, sir.
Is this a tacit agreement?
Respect for the record, you're avoiding my questions.
Mr. Brooks, I've addressed the issues that need to be addressed this morning. I've also addressed the same issues probably every day we've been in court. I know you may be dissatisfied with the response that I'm providing to you, but my response is
it's not a dissatisfaction, Your Honor. It's a lack of understanding, which I don't have. I don't even understand the true nature and cause of the charges. And
Mr. Brooks, you've been made aware of them multiple times.
I do not understand them, is what I'm saying.
I encourage you once again, if you don't understand anything, to seek the advice of an attorney. I cannot give you legal advice.
I'm not asking for that, Your Honor. I'm really asking why my constitutional rights being prejudiced. It states under the Sixth Amendment that I have the
Sir,
right.
I've already addressed this. Okay, we're not going to have any further argument on this topic. All right, your Sixth Amendment rights are being honored no differently than any other defendant that has appeared in my court.
Have any other defendant not been awarded the opportunity to face their accuser?
You are facing your accuser, sir. Every single witness who's been on this stand, you have cross-examined.
None of those witnesses are making a claim. None of those witnesses are the plaintiff. None of those witnesses are identified as the injured party. An injured party has to make the claim, Your Honor.
So it's my opinion that your belief as it relates to that is mistaken. It's not a lawful argument and it's frivolous. I direct your attention once again
to cross-examined one of the people that he injured.
Is that not a federal case, the United States?
You're asking me for legal advice. I'm not going to provide that to you, sir.
I'm just asking what kind of case it was. Was it federal Supreme
It's a
Court
Seventh
case?
Circuit Court of Appeals case. We're in the Seventh Circuit, sir.
But you just stated that you're not a court of appeals. But you're citing a court of
No, the
appeals
Court of
case.
Appeals case law applies to this court, sir. I'm bound by legal precedent from the various courts that are above me.
And you're still not explaining how I'm not able to face my accuser, which is my Sixth Amendment constitutional right.
Sir, I'm not going to explain the law to you. I've made my decision. It stands.
I'm not arguing that part of it, Your Honor. I'm just merely stating for the record.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I'm merely stating for the record that I should be awarded my Sixth Amendment right to face my
Your
accuser.
objection is noted, sir, once again. We'll continue this morning. Thank you.
None of the witnesses that testify are the accuser. None of the witnesses that testify are the injured party, which the claim has to be made by a living, breathing human being.
Sir, I think you're confusing civil law with criminal law. That's what I'm saying.
I'm confusing. I'm not confusing.
I want to remind you something. Ketchup, pay attention to this. He's going later on claim that he didn't get a chance to face his accusers. Remind you, he's going to talk about the 6 people he killed. All right.
No
Yeah.
way.
Not in this day, but in the future, he didn't get a chance to face his accusers. For instance, Jackson Sparks. All right. Yeah, nope. Couldn't face them. Nope. Couldn't face my accuser. Yeah, he's dead. You killed him. Judge Darrell is going to shut him down on this one so quickly that, it is terrible what he does. But no, he actually makes this freaking claim that he couldn't face his accusers because they were dead. Yes.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Yeah, he does because he's an asshole. This piece of shit. All right. Now I understand I'm laughing at this a little bit, but it's because I know he's been essayed in prison. I know he's been beat up in prison. I know he's never getting out of prison. And I know things aren't going well for Darrell Brooks in prison. All right. So,
honestly, otherwise this trial would be unbearable to watch if we couldn't make fun of him.
It was unbearable to watch the first time and the 12th time I watched this trial. All right. I mean,
what did you watch it 12 times?
I went through everybody's channel. I went through Law and Crime. I went through Law Talk with Mike, Legal Vices, my dear friend Emily D. Baker, the lawyer you know. No, I went through the rounds. I wanted everybody's insight into the case. That's why I watched it so many times. And no, he is such an asshole that he actually gets to that point where he says, how can I face my accusers? I mean, some of them aren't even around. You killed them. I mean, it is, oh my God, it's awful. We'll continue on. I'm sorry. Just had to bring that up because he keeps making a point of it. And here we go.
In any law, the Constitution says that I have the right to face my accuser. And under the Sixth Amendment, I'm not being awarded that constitutional right. I think that definitely needs to be on record, and that definitely is an issue that needs to be raised.
Noted, sir. If you believe I've erred in that regard, you can raise that issue on appeal if you are convicted.
May I put Your Honor on notice that I intend to appeal that decision?
Your statement's noted for the record.
The district attorney's office is your accuser,
Is
idiot.
that a judicial determination? I will not be able to face my accuser, Your Honor.
I have not made any such determination, sir.
Will you be making a judicial determination?
Sir, I have not made any kind of determination that your Sixth Amendment rights have been violated. On the contrary, I believe this court has honored those rights.
Even with me not being able to face my accuser, which is the state of
Your
Wisconsin.
position is noted, sir.
Is that
noted for the record? I've already addressed it.
Is that a judicial determination?
Sir, the record speaks for itself.
Is that a judicial determination?
All right, I believe the jurors are coming out. All rise, please.
Are you going to answer that, Your Honor? Or is that a tacit agreement?
Hey, it's our first tacit agreement. We got our tacit agreement. Hey, Ketchup, we have a tacit agreement. Bear in mind, eventually, over the next couple of days, the judge will correct him because he says, is this a tacit agreement? And she says, I don't even know what that word means.
Dummy.
But this is our first tacket agreement. The first one, day 5, we get to our very first tacket agreement.
Tack it up. Put it on the wall.
Darrell will learn over days coming up. He will learn that it's tacit. But, for the next couple of days, it'll be a tacket agreement to Darrell Brooks. Good job, dummy.
I'm not going to answer that further. I've answered it multiple times.
Is it a tacket agreement?
It is not.
Then I should be awarded my Sixth Amendment right to face my accuser, or judicial determination should be made.
Record should reflect that the jurors are coming in for the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
The record should also reflect that I received no answer to that question.
This is Jedi mind trick.
Oh man, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall at the end of the day in her chambers.
We stand for you,
every
so when you
day.
come in, you can have a seat.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
everyone please be seated? Statement call its next witness.
Thank you. The state will call Stephanie Bonesteel.
Good morning, Ms. Bonesteel. If you would please make your way to the witness stand, which is to my right. It is up a riser. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. My clerk, Teresa, who's on my left, will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Thank you. Please have a seat. First thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and spell each.
My name is Stephanie Bonesteel, Stefanie Bonesteel.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, your witness.
Thank you. Good morning.
By the way, I believe it's your husband comes up next. The other Bonesteel, and he is a big dude. Darrell's not going to mess with the big dude. He's a big dude, and he would whoop Darrell's A in a heartbeat. But no, Stephanie's pretty good, but no, her husband's also very likable in what they actually went through. So here we go.
Ms. Bonesteel, could you please tell me your occupation?
I am the head of the marketing area of Citizens Bank.
And directing your attention to November of 2021, were you tasked with assembling some coworkers to march in the Waukesha Christmas parade that year?
Yes, I was. That is a common thing that we do, is
Okay.
participate in parades.
Okay. And did you have a coworker by the name of Jane Kulik?
Yes, I did.
What was Jane's role at the bank, please?
Jane was a teller at our Waukesha branch.
Okay. And did Jane agree to participate in the parade on November 21 of 21?
She did.
Were you there?
Yes, I was.
Did Citizens Bank have a float in the parade?
Yes, we did.
Could you describe that, please?
Yes, we had a float. It was pulled behind a vehicle. It was decorated for the season, and we do not have anybody riding on our floats. Typically, we have people who walk alongside the float and hand out candy.
About how many people were participating with your group that afternoon?
That afternoon, we had 15 in our group, 8 employees plus 7 friends or family members.
Okay. Did you actually walk in the parade, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And did Jane actually walk in the parade?
Yes, she did.
I'd like to display for the witness only exhibit number 47, please.
Go ahead.
In a minute, it'll show up on your screen. Just tell me when you see it, please.
I see it.
Okay. Do you recognize the people and the events that are depicted in exhibit number 47?
Yes, I do.
All the ladies were lovely in this trial. All right? Even Ketchup. But no,
Thanks,
all
Double
the
Fan.
were lovely in this trial. I would never make fun of any of the people involved in this trial, of course, other than Brooks. All right? So, no, you were correct. She's wonderful. But, yeah, that, thank you. Thank you, Double Fan. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you see Jane Kulik in this picture?
Yes, I do.
Does this
Jane Kulik did pass away. Just a reminder. I just want to point that out really quickly so we know who we're talking about. Jane Kulik did pass away. She did get run over by Darrell Brooks.
This lady on the stand must feel so bad for asking her to participate.
Hold that phone. Who said the court reporter here looks like Rosalind Duke? I
don't see that.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that one there. Yeah, no. Rosalind's much prettier.
Yeah.
are you in this picture?
I don't see that I am.
Okay. Did you walk in the parade with any family members?
Yes, my daughter and my son were there walking alongside with us, and my husband was driving the vehicle.
Hang on, I have to stop for a second. Robert Tower, so Ketchup, You and Robert Tower are a thing, is my understanding.
Well, I mean, if Robert says so, I guess.
All right, so Robert
I
Tower.
mean, he hasn't asked me, but you know.
Robert Tower and Ketchup have been hooking up on a regular basis, a very regular basis. Robert Tower and Ketchup have been going at it over and over and over. And she's taking it and taking. Well,
Jay.
what?
No.
Well, that's according to Robert Tower.
You're getting a little carried away there, Jay. JJ Bean.
I'm just reading the message. I don't know. I'm reading.
There's nothing in that message about taking anything anywhere.
Well, you know, sometimes I read moving to things. That's what I do.
And the actual photograph that I've put up for you, you don't see yourself in that photo.
I don't think I see myself in this photo.
Okay. Do you see Jane Kulik in the photo?
Yes, I do.
Are you able to identify Jane in the photo?
Yes.
Do you believe this photo was a true and accurate representation of the way Jane looked that day as she walked in the parade?
Yes.
What do you remember about her clothing?
She had on a hat. I guess I would describe it as a Santa hat that looked like it maybe had a Mickey Mouse ball on top. And she had leggings on that were patterned. Several of us were wearing red ponchos that we provide to anyone who's participating in a parade. If they wish to wear them, we don't make them, but it's just another layer of warmth. And it then is obvious that we're part of the bank group with those red ponchos on. She is wearing a red poncho.
All right, permission to publish, or move to admit and permission to publish number 47, please.
Exhibit 47 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
Objection.
So, Ms. Bonesteel, the screen in front of you is a touch screen. Could you just circle or mark with an X where Jane is in this picture? Whoops. And it looks like maybe she's in the act of throwing some candy or something like that. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I believe. She must have those blue bags had candy in them.
Okay. Now, did there come a point, you can take that down, please. Did there come a point in time when you were marching?
I did get something to bark about. I got your email. Thank you. I just saw it across. I'll check it out later on. Once again, Darrell Brooks is going to use this as an offense as well. These people were throwing candy on the street. Therefore, they were luring people into the parade route. Yeah. Can you think of a worse defense, Ketchup?
This guy's an idiot.
It's a fucking parade. All right, but oh my God, these people actually lured in the victims by throwing the candy into the parade route. Oh
right.
Boy, how terrible they are. How terrible.
Don't forget, it's their fault because they didn't get out of the way. They should have known to get out of the way.
Out of the way. Why were they getting candy in the middle of a public road? This is terrible of these people. I mean, oh, Darrell, can you do anything more worse? I don't know.
When does he build the box fort?
Well, we have to wait till we get a little bit closer to the end of the trial. All right, we got to wait till we get.
What day is that happening?
It's day 9, I believe. Day 9. So we're
Okay.
on day 5. I believe it's day 9. Because as the trial ends, he gets more unhinged because he knows what's going to happen. He wants to delay this thing as far as he can. And no, we'll get there. We're gonna get there. It'll be a fun time. I promise you that.
In the parade when something awful happened.
Overruled. She may answer.
For the record, she did shake her head in the affirmative.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. I'd like you to kind of walk us through it as you remember it, okay? Start out by telling us, you and your kids, where were you as a relationship to the float that your husband was driving?
My kids and I were on the driver's side of the vehicle, but behind the vehicle a ways. I would say I was probably 10 to 15 yards behind the back corner of the float.
Okay. So there's the truck and then there's the trailer with the float on it, right?
Yes, the truck, we have a Suburban. The Suburban was pulling the float.
Okay. So you were the truck, the float, and then you're still 10 or 15 feet back.
10 or 15 yards.
10 or 15 yards. Thank you. Okay. And what's the approximate age of your kids?
At the time, my daughter was 13 and my son was 10.
Okay. So they're near you?
They were near me. I knew they were on the same side of the street as I was. I knew they were ahead of me, so closer to where the vehicle was.
Okay.
But I didn't know exactly where they were. They were also walking along and throwing out candy.
Okay. What do you remember next?
I spent a good time as the leader of the group. I'm always keeping my eye on everybody who's participating to make sure everybody's doing well. I also was, during this parade, looking back at the unit behind us. Coincidentally, my daughter's two friends were part of the Waukesha Extreme Dance team, so they were performing.
Okay.
In the unit behind us, and I, when I could, would look behind and glance at the girls dancing.
Okay.
At one point, I glanced behind me towards where the dance team was. I turned my attention that way because there seemed to be some sort of commotion. I can't explain what it was. Parades, if you've ever been in a parade, are very loud. There's music, there's a lot of crowd noise, but something.
It'll happen, Juliet. All right. He holds it together for a few days. Like the first couple of days were rough. The next few days, he holds it together, and then we get back to it where he's in and out of the courtroom. So we'll get there. Okay?
I turned my attention back forward towards our group, and I again turned back towards the dance team because, again, something maybe I had heard, something maybe that again seemed out of place, and that's when I realized I saw headlights.
Now, were these headlights part of the extreme dance team or something else?
I realized within a second or two that no. I could see the truck. I believe it was a larger black truck that was part of the dance team's unit.
Okay.
I saw that, and to the right of that, so it would be the, again, driver's side of the truck is where I saw this other set of headlights.
Did the headlights get closer to you?
Yes. I quickly realized that the headlights were coming basically straight at me.
Were you able to get a description of this vehicle with the headlights driving in your direction?
As it passed, I realized it was an SUV.
Do you remember the color?
I do not.
Okay. You remember it was an SUV?
Yes.
Where were you when it passed by?
I was on the street. I was near the curb, but not up on the sidewalk.
Okay. Would that be the south side of the street or the left-hand side of the street as you're marching westbound? No, I'm sorry, south side of the street.
Yes, it would have been the south side of the street. And again, it appeared the headlights were coming straight at me and then turned a little to the right, so more towards the center of the street.
Okay.
Shortly before it passed me, I would say the vehicle passed me within 3 to 5 feet.
Okay. Were you able to see the driver of the vehicle?
No, I was not.
Okay. What did you do when this vehicle went past you?
Honestly, my biggest concern is where my kids were. I didn't know exactly what their positions were. More than I was concerned about getting out of the way, I was concerned that they were not in the path of this car.
Did you see the car continue past the float for Citizens Bank?
Yes, after it passed me and I was searching, I did notice that there was a clear area on the street ahead of me, about to where the vehicle was. Not so much the float, but the vehicle. So there was
The one your husband's driving.
The one my husband's driving. Again, the street was fairly clear. So I was searching with my eyes and running up towards the crowd on the side, again, looking to see if I could spot my kids. And that's when I noticed that there was a person in the street about where our vehicle was, about, it's hard to tell exactly where, but I would say next to some part of the vehicle.
Your husband's vehicle.
Right. And this person was running forward. So I'm trying to get out of the way.
Did you see who the person was?
At that point,
All right, just so you know, day 5 is a very quick day. All right, day 5, which we probably won't get through all of day 5 here today. I'll probably end around 11:15, 11:30. Day 5 is a very quick day because Darrell is in and out of the courtroom. There are so many breaks. I mean, honestly, this is day 5. we get through just a couple, maybe 2 or 3 witnesses, and then all of a sudden, then things go a little south for now. But we'll get through a couple witnesses here today, and then we'll finish it up, and we'll move quickly into day 6 on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, we'll move into day 6, of course, but we'll move as quickly as we can through day 5 because, well, things go south a little bit, and there's a lot of breaks.
Couldn't tell exactly who it was. I knew it was someone from our group because I could see the red poncho and I could see the hat. I should mention that Jane's not the only one wearing a hat. There were 2 other people that were wearing the similar hats.
Okay. Did you see the SUV strike the person running in the red poncho?
I did.
Tell us what you remember, please.
I remember seeing the vehicle basically moving at a pretty high rate of speed towards the person that was running. I do remember seeing taillights, but not brake lights. And I am watching this from the back. I think before I even remember seeing anything, I heard a very loud impact. A very, very loud thud.
And then what?
At that point, I also remember hearing a very audible gasp. I don't know if that was from the crowd, the people watching, or if it was from the person that was struck. I then saw from the back, I guess it maybe wasn't enough of an angle. I could see that there was a person on the vehicle, and I did see the red poncho above the roof of the vehicle at one point for a second.
Did the SUV then pass around your husband's truck on the driver's side?
Yes.
Overruled. Ran through my stand.
Where did you see it go?
I saw it continue forward around the front of the vehicle, and from there I lost sight of the vehicle. And at that point, I just started going through the crowd and to find my kids.
Were you able to locate your kids?
Yes.
Were they physically injured in any way?
No, they were not physically injured.
How about you? Were you physically injured in any way?
No, I was not physically injured.
After you found your kids, you remember where you went or what you did?
I found my son first, and then I found my daughter within a few seconds of one another. I grabbed onto them. And a few seconds after that, my husband came running from where he was. He grabbed onto us. At some point, I don't know who, I don't know if it was people from our group, I don't know if it was the crowd, but people grabbed us and moved us up onto the sidewalk.
All right, thank you, ma'am. I don't have any other questions at this point.
Thank you.
Any questions for this witness?
Yes, I do. For the record, I don't consent to that name.
Yep, there we go.
You stated that you were part of the parade as a Citizens Bank. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Was that your first time participating in the parade, or have you done it before that evening?
We have participated in probably 20 parades over the last 5 years. I have been in that particular parade at least once before.
You said that you saw headlights from the vehicle that was approaching. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you recall if it was still daylight at that time?
I would say it was dusk.
And what would you consider to be dusk? Still light, or?
It was more dark than light.
Do you recall about what time of evening that was?
Based on when the parade started, I would estimate it to be about 4:30.
So from your recollection, it was more dark at 4:30 p.m. than light?
Yes.
Killing it, Darrell. Dominating. More dark than light. Okay, at 4:30 in Wisconsin. Very important details. Really establishing the case right now, Ketchup.
Doing a great job.
This is when the case comes to fruition. Right? We have more dark than light, but at 4:30, really? Is that even possible? I don't know. We'll have to test that. We'll have to ask Copernicus on this to see where light stands at some future time. I don't.
And you also testified that the vehicle came 3 to 5 feet from you. Is that fair to say?
Yes, it is.
Would you say that's pretty close?
Yes, I would.
And you also said you weren't able to identify the color of the vehicle. That'd be fair to say?
Yes.
So my question would be, with the vehicle being that close, how were you not able to identify the color of the vehicle? Grounds.
It's the same.
You are running people over, jackass.
Were you able to see a license plate from the vehicle?
The license plate.
I'm sure I would be able to see, but in a state of fear and panic, I wasn't able to register what it was.
So would it be fair to say that because of that same reason is why you wouldn't be able to identify the color of the vehicle?
Correct.
You also said you saw tail lights. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, I did.
Were the tail lights bright?
They were illuminated like normal taillights.
Would that for any reason be able to impede you from being able to see the license plates? Grounds.
It's the same.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Ketchup. If no one of these people can actually see the license plate, should this case have even gone on? I mean,
Clearly not. I mean, they don't even have a plaintiff.
yeah, we don't have a plaintiff. Even the people that he killed were not able to testify. This is terrible. Actually, this is you have to remember this license plate is very important. You have to be able to recognize the license plate.
I think they're trying to hide it from him.
Jackass, stop with the license plate. Yes, it's a plate. It's a license plate, you dummy. It's not a place. Jeez Louise. It's killing me over here. Killing me. Just stop talking about your taxes. All right? I don't care. It's no tacit agreement. It kills me.
I still think you should have subpoenaed Marcus.
Yeah, should have pulled Marcus in. Marcus, he was the big thing. Should have called in Marcus.
That would have been the key to cracking this case wide open.
like when they were trying, he was suggesting that his mom might testify, and she's like, well, are you gonna subpoena her? And he goes, if my mom's gonna be here, if I tell her to be here, she's gonna be here. Like, way to go, way to sound not domineering like everything else you do to every other woman in your life. And then of course she doesn't show up. Oh, what a bitch. Here we go.
Do you recall where you, or let me back up, did you go inside of any buildings after the incident?
Yes, we were asked to go inside of the Nice Ash cigar bar.
About how close was the Nice Ash cigar bar to where you were participating in the parade?
It was pretty much right there.
Would that have been on the side of the street that you were on or the opposite side?
That was on the same same side of the street that I was on.
Do you recall if you were close to any intersections at that time?
I was more in the middle of the block than closer to an intersection.
Do you remember any cross streets? Because you said you were in the middle of the block. Do you remember the cross streets or the next cross street that would have been ahead of you?
I would not be able to name the street by name. I'm not that familiar with downtown Waukesha.
Do you recall any side streets at all during the parade route?
I do remember crossing several of them.
Do you recall if they were barricaded in any way?
Most of the streets had a large number of people standing in them. Whether there were barricades behind the people, I am not sure.
Did you observe any law enforcement standing at those cross streets?
Yes, I recall seeing law enforcement at least some of the cross streets.
And you testified that you did not see the driver. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you recall giving any police report or being interviewed by any law enforcement?
Yes.
Do you recall if that was the same day of the incident or in the days following?
I gave my statement to a police detective on Friday of that same week, the day after Thanksgiving.
So that would be around the 26th of 2021, November the 26th of 2021. Would that be fair to say?
She doesn't even want to look at him.
I believe yes, it would be November 26th.
Do you recall why it would take almost a week to be interviewed or to make a report?
Yeah, because there was thousands of people, you jackass. All right. They only charged you with, I believe, 72 counts. Well, 77 total, but 72 people that you injured and or killed. But no, there was actually hundreds of people that had other, maybe non-physical injuries. Therefore, the prosecution did not want to, let's say, muddle the case. All right, so they said, no, we're going to focus on the actual physical major injuries. That's what we're going to focus on. That's what we're going to charge him with. All right. Ah, man, Darrell. But hey, keep it up. You're doing a good job as a lawyer. You're doing a good job. Browns. 3 more drinks, 3 more shots.
Do you remember who the law enforcement officer was that you gave your statement to?
He was a detective with the Waukesha, City of Waukesha Police Department. I do not recall his name at this time.
You stated that you don't recall seeing the path of the traveling vehicle after it had passed you. Would that be fair to say?
I did not see the vehicle once it had traveled beyond my husband's vehicle.
Did you see it strike anyone at that point?
I saw it strike a person when it was parallel next to my husband's vehicle.
Did you see it strike anyone after that point?
No, I could not see the vehicle past that point.
Did you see the vehicle strike anyone before it got to the location that you were at?
No, I did not.
Do you recall reading or seeing a complaint in this matter in any way? Browns?
Sustained.
Yeah. Take a drink.
To the best of your knowledge, have you filed any claims in this matter?
No, I have not.
Would you consider yourself to be a party to this matter? Grounds?
Sustained.
Yeah, take a drink. Ketchup, so drunk.
Browns. We need a button. Browns.
Were you aware that it might be a possibility that you...
We really should have had a ticker for that.
Yes,
to
I did.
count up how many times.
No.
Were you in fact subpoenaed by anyone to testify in this matter?
Yes, I was.
Do you recall by whom?
By the state of Wisconsin.
And when you say the state of Wisconsin, who do you refer to? Grounds?
Yes.
Grounds.
Have you had any interactions with the state of Wisconsin? Grounds?
Grounds.
Did you have any phone conversations or any physical conversations with the state of Wisconsin? Grounds?
Grounds.
Sustained.
Do you even know the state of Wisconsin? Grounds? Grounds?
Sustained.
It would be fair to
Grounds,
say,
grounds.
based on your testimony, that you were in fact called to testify by the state of Wisconsin.
Objection as an answer.
Grounds? I didn't even finish the question.
Double grounds.
Not
Triple
grounds on that.
grounds.
Finish your question and then I'll go.
Seeing as how you're
Idiot.
called to testify by the state of Wisconsin, it would be fair to say that you actually saw the state of Wisconsin.
Objection.
Grounds?
Stay.
Grounds?
Grounds.
Sustained.
You guys all have to
To the
take
best of your knowledge, would the state of Wisconsin be the plaintiff in this matter?
79 shots.
Objection.
Grounds?
Irrelevant.
Grounds?
Grounds.
You have grounds for the sustained.
Sustained.
Maybe he
I
has
would argue respect
Tourette's.
to who needs to know this. They deserve to know this.
Next question.
You can see he's like frustrated. Like, I'm saying grounds. Why the hell are you not like,
He's
adhering?
like, why isn't this working?
Devil Fan is so shit faced because Devil Fan had to take 138 shots at this point.
We need a disclaimer for this stream. We are not responsible for anybody's alcohol poisoning.
Devil's hand is still in better shape than Gabe. Legal Vices tried this as a drinking game. It ended quickly. He's like, I can't do it.
Seriously.
He
Even
was
if you did water, you would drown yourself.
The house would be filled up with water. I object. That evidence proves I'm guilty. This is terrible. Gabe is still passed out. He might be.
Pretty sure he was still stoned last night.
I know.
To the best of your knowledge, are you aware that for a case, there has to be an injured party?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Ground.
There's two more grounds. No, Mr. Landfield, no. It's an oath of office. Don't you start talking about an oath. It's an oath of office, okay? Oath.
Like OAF. Oath.
OAF. Don't be talking about an oath. We don't do that over here. Nope. OAF. Oath.
As you said, the state of Wisconsin called you to testify. Did they at any time identify themselves as an injured party in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds.
Argumentative. Irrelevant.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Ooh, a triple
Reason for the
ground.
sustain, Your Honor.
Continue, Mr. Brooks.
We got a
Reason for the
triple.
sustain.
It's sustained.
May I have the grounds, Your Honor?
Keep going, Mr. Brooks.
Another.
This is information that the jury deserves to know, Your Honor.
The jury is the judge of the facts only, and the court is the judge of the law. Keep going, Mr. Brooks.
We had a fourth one.
No further questions.
You redirect. All right, thank you, ma'am. Please sit down.
Your cross was so great, they didn't even bother to redirect again. Yep.
Let me call your next witness.
Bone steel.
Oh, here comes, I believe this is my husband. Oh, here comes the big dude.
Good morning, Mr. Bonesteel. If you would please make your way to the witness stand, which is to my right. It is up a riser. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand, and my clerk, Teresa, who's on my left across from you, will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Please have a seat.
Yeah, it's Bone
The first thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record, and then spell each.
First name is Adam. Last name is Bonesteel. ADAMBONESTEEL.
Thank you. Go ahead, your witness.
I understand you might think of Ray Bonebreaker when we're talking about Adam Bonesteel. But no, this would be two different people. All right. There's Ray Bone Crusher. And there's Adam Bonesteel. All right. There is a little bit of a difference between the two. One's a decrepit old family man whose brain might or might not be with him anymore. The other is this guy right here, Adam Bonesteel.
Something tells me Adam Bonesteel doesn't cover up his nipples.
Something tells me Adam Bonesteel is not intimidated by Darrell Brooks.
Right.
He is not. We're going to do this witness, and then I'm going to end it after this witness. Okay, folks?
Thank you. Mr. Bonesteel, thank you for being here this morning, sir. I want to ask you about the events of November 21 of 2021, okay?
Yes.
Were you participating in the Waukesha Christmas Parade that afternoon, sir?
Yes.
And what was your role in the parade?
I was driving the float for Citizens Bank.
And, your wife Stephanie works for the bank, is that right?
Yes, I was volunteering with her and the rest of it.
Right. And you said you were driving the float, is that right?
That's correct.
Were you driving a vehicle pulling a trailer with a float on it, or?
I was driving a Suburban pulling the trailer.
Okay. So you have a full-size Chevy Suburban?
Yes.
Just like a large SUV,
2019.
full-size SUV?
Yes.
Okay.
Overruled. His answer may stand.
And the float was on the trailer behind you?
Correct.
Okay. Did you know about how long the trailer was or the approximate size?
12 by, I would say 8 feet by 12 feet.
Okay. Now, when the parade started out, were you alone in the car?
No.
Who was with you?
I had a 6-year-old daughter of one of the employees with me. She was in the passenger seat.
Okay. And other than that, you were alone in your car with her?
Her and I were in the vehicle, just us two.
Okay. Were you playing any loud music as part of your group's presentation?
No.
Okay. Do you remember if you had the windows on your vehicle up or down?
Window on my side, driver's side window was down. On her side, it was slightly down.
Okay. And do you remember during the parade something unusual that your attention was drawn toward?
Overruled. You may answer, sir.
Along the route,
Yes.
yes, it would be important to note that the groups got spread out. And it happens in parades where one's going faster and the others are going slower, and we got left kind of in the middle. We had a lot more people, walking
And so there was a gap. The dance crew behind us was a good half a block behind us. The dancing grannies in front of us were about another half a block in front of us.
Okay.
Driving in the parade, I generally, want to know where my walkers are, so I'm always in my mirrors, watching my speed. They come up, they grab candy off the trailer to throw to the crowd. So, you have to be very alert.
Okay. Now, you've driven in parades before?
Yes.
Because you're a good husband.
Yes.
Okay. And go ahead, take it, Henry.
Objection! How do we know he's a good husband? Objection! Yeah, way to be a dick. Hey, Serena, how are you? Way to be a dick. Objection! We don't know he's a good husband. Way to go, Darrell. That was a good one. And jury's gonna love that jackass.
Right?
What a piece of shit. Objection.
Pretty sure the jury already thinks he's a nutball.
Objection, relevant.
I thought he said hearsay.
He might have. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. He's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, man, he's so dumb. Hey, there we go.
Would you say that, consistent with your practice, did you do that in this flow? You're constantly aware of what your surroundings were? And people walking with your group?
Yes.
People ahead of you and people behind you as well?
Correct.
Okay. Do you know downtown Waukesha pretty good or okay or?
No.
Not very good at all?
No.
Okay. Do you know the parade route?
I did know the route, but I couldn't tell you cross streets. I can't tell you, those specifics.
Sure. Do you know where you were along the route when the trouble happened?
Well, I know the landmark would be the nice ash bar that was basically we were in front of, where we were in that block when things transpired, just because they took us in when businesses were locking down. My vehicle got basically blocked in by emergency vehicles.
Okay.
I was not able to leave.
Sure.
And, when everything was going on, they basically took our group in. I started packing up, like I could leave, getting the float packed up and just wanting to get my family home.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where police officers came by as they were taping off the area and said, you can't be here.
Okay.
So my vehicle ended up staying there overnight.
Okay. So let's go back to the point where you noticed something going on in the parade.
So, we had started, the parade route had gotten, with our groups kind of separated. I noticed when I had looked out my driver's side mirror that I saw headlights behind me. And I remember thinking briefly, what's the dance guy doing behind me? Why is he so far off to the left?
Okay.
Basically, when that thought was over, I heard the roar of an engine. And I was watching in my side mirror and saw a woman running kind of towards the corner of my vehicle, the back corner, in between, let's say, by the tongue of the trailer. And we're trying to get to that point of my vehicle.
Okay.
And then saw the impact and heard it, as well as the roar of an engine.
Okay. Let's just break that down a little bit, okay? So first, you notice the headlights, then you hear the engine, and you see a person running. Did you know who it was at that instant?
No.
Okay.
I had no idea who the person was.
Could you tell it was a member of your group?
Yes.
How could you tell that?
They had the red cloaks on.
Okay. So then you said you heard something?
Oh, yeah, I heard and saw the impact.
Tell us about
If you
that,
ever
please.
heard a car hit another car or an abutment or a deer, if anybody's ever hit a deer with their car, you've heard it.
I slowed it down a little bit.
I watched the body fly up onto the hood and her head snapped back. And the body remained on the hood as it passed the side of my vehicle to where I thought I could have just reached out and grabbed her.
So this happened that close to you?
Yes.
Now, I believe we're talking about Jane Kulik here. Jane Kulik is what I believe we're talking about. That's why I slowed this down. His testimony is important because of what he actually saw. In his side view mirror, rear view mirror, he saw her again. Okay. And we'll go through it. He'll talk us through it, and Darrell will think about it, I'm sure.
You saw all this with your own two eyes?
Yes.
Did the car continue past you?
Yes.
Where did it go?
The car veered kind of in front of me. I saw brake lights and saw what was Jane fall off the hood. He proceeded to, and she was basically on the right side of his vehicle, and he proceeded to run her over with the right front tire, then the right rear tire. And at that point, I was just focused on the body on the ground, but I remember hearing the roar of the engine again. And
how fast were you going?
2 miles an hour.
How fast would you estimate the other vehicle was going?
30.
Did you get a description of that other car?
It was red.
That's all you know?
Like a box type back end. That's all I know. That's all. Again, once I thought my wife was the woman on the car. So you see your whole life going by you, and what you think is an act of terror because you don't know what's going on. And then the body's laying on the ground. And, at that point, that was my only focus. My vehicle, I threw it in park and ran to decipher if this was really who I think it is.
Okay.
Details of which direction the vehicle went after that, I cannot tell you. I'm sorry. It was tunnel vision right to the ground.
Of course. You do distinctly remember, though, seeing the red vehicle that you've described roll over the person on the ground.
Yes.
With both tires.
Yes.
Let's show you an item that's been marked as Exhibit 46, please. And we're gonna put it up for you
So
first. You have
terrible.
to take a look at it.
To have to relive this on the stand, but once again, prosecution team actually did a good job. They could have called so many people to the stand, but they chose the people that they knew could withstand cross-examination. All right? They chose the toughest of the tough. I mean, they made sure, like, listen, all right, Big Dummy's going to cross-examine you. Are you sure you can handle it without jumping over, the witness stand and beating him to death? And that's why they chose the people they chose, the people that could handle it. Darrell, well, he went a different direction. He chose all the people that the prosecution team said, let's not bring them up. There's a lot of emotional damage going on there. Let's kind of leave them out. Yeah.
Well, and the jury doesn't need 72 people to testify to
Exactly.
get the point of how awful this was.
Yes, I believe they brought 39 total. And once again, we will very much skip past 5 or 6 of the longest ones, like the DNA and all that. It's not necessary. We'll skip past those. So there will be some very quick days we get through.
So is it up on your screen, sir?
Yep.
And right now the video is not playing. It's frozen on the first frame. Do you see that?
Yep.
Do you recognize what you're looking at here, sir?
Yep.
What are you looking at?
It appears to be Jane on her own.
Is that what she looked like when you ran up to her?
She was on her side, face down. Yeah.
I'm going to ask
Those are the pants. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have my assistant play this video through for you. It's a total length of 15 seconds, okay?
Yes.
I want you to watch it, and then I'll have some questions for you, okay?
Did you see Darrell's eyebrows raised? Like, whoa.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Bonesteel, did you see yourself in that video?
Yes, I did.
Do you believe this video is a true and accurate representation of the events as you ran up to Jane on the street? Move to admit 46 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Objection.
Exhibit
Oh my God.
46 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
For the record, Your Honor.
That must have been tough to watch.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Bonesteel, in this frame, I don't see you in this frame yet, correct?
That's correct.
But we do see Jane laying there on the road,
That's
correct?
correct.
She's got the red top and the black plaid pants. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and play it all the way through, 15 seconds at normal speed. That's you right there in the khaki pants at the 6-second mark.
That is correct. Black sweatshirt.
That's you right there at the end. Sunglasses on your head. Okay.
Was that a yes?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Thank you, sir.
Do you know if medical assistance was provided to Jane?
I do not.
What happened?
Once I realized that it wasn't Steph, I ran back to find her and the kids, and I found them back by the vehicle.
Okay.
After I found them, my next thought was, oh my God, Addison's behind us. That's my daughter's good friend. And another friend was also there. And I ran back to find her.
With the extreme dance group?
Yes.
Okay. Did you find those girls?
I found Addison. Sam had been struck.
What's Sam's last name?
Coelho.
Okay.
I asked Addison if, if she wanted to come with us. Her mother was actually waiting at the end of the parade route, so she was en route to get her. But then I went back to, my family and the rest of the group that we were in the parade with. And at that point, the Nice Ash Bar was taking them in. And then I was just focused on getting out of there, which didn't happen.
Did you learn later that Jane passed away due to her injuries from this collision?
We did learn that later. My gut feeling in that was that she had passed.
What sucks in this is in the initial attack, he thought it was his wife.
Right.
And that's what he thought he saw, but it was Jane Kulik. But no, Darrell has no problem watching this. This is no big deal for Darrell. He was there. He had no problem doing it.
Right.
Watching it wasn't a problem for him because he had no problem doing it in the first place.
I'll never forget his interrogation when they tried to show him the video and all he was worried about was himself.
Yeah, the interrogation. That's why I started with the interrogation, was because the only thing he cared about was himself. And he focused on the domestic. He didn't want to focus on the parade route he ran through. And then he kept saying things like, I can't believe it. My life's done. 40 years, my life's done. It's all over. I can't believe it's ending like this. And it's like, you did this, but no, it was never about anyone else. It was all about what he had to go through. All right. His trials and tribulations. All right. And, and all the pain he was going to have to do. He never gave two shits about any of these people. And quite frankly, when we get to his closing argument, and then, all right, on sentencing day, when he speaks for himself, you'll see just that. Trust me, you'll see just that. And that's why it's a good rewatch. Because you get to see from start to finish, from the initial interrogation to the end, you get to see Darrell Brooks in action and the person he is.
Not one bit of remorse.
Sorry.
Yes.
Nope.
You felt she was either dead or close to death?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I don't have any other questions for you.
All right, Mr. Brooks, do you have any questions for this witness?
I do.
All right, I'm going to pause things here. I'm going to leave us here. We're going to do cross-examination on Sunday morning. On Sunday morning, it's about 11:15. I got people watch tonight with the wonderful, terrific Ketchup. I said terrifical. That might be a new word. Maybe terrifical is the thing.
I don't mind it.
And our terrifical Ketchup, of course. And then also, I believe there's another person who's going to be joining us. I believe her name is Starchasm. Is that her name?
Yep, that's her.
Yeah, she joins us once or twice a week occasionally if she's available, or sometimes, once a week, or sometimes never. It kind of depends. I mean,
she's pretty important.
And very iffy is the Starcast. Very iffy.
She's got real important stuff going on, She's got to get the kids to school and back home every day.
She's got a bus to drive. We got to get the kids to school. Very, very busy. A lot of responsibility for the Starcast. I love her. I assume Mr. Coop's probably on still. You can go check him out. I don't have a redirect set up because I knew on Fridays I typically go longer. Also, do remember, just J-Hip. I'm to the rescue. I come to the rescue over here. All right? If you think Flut going to be left out in the cold on my watch, no. Just J-Hip to the rescue. I will take care of my Flut. Oh, yes, I will. And
not gonna happen.
Yep. And my Stacy Nat. Just saying. Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, yeah. Gonna always protect my flut. Although that's trademarked, but bring it, Fleabag, bring it. What, you gonna come after me for saying flut? Bring it. Just saying.
Flut, TM.
Guess what? I'll throw a walrus on a loofah-mobile in a heartbeat. Don't give a shit, because it's not actually a real walrus, dummy. You're not a real walrus, okay?
I still think it's hilarious that she bought one for herself.
You don't get to claim, right, torturous interference because you're not actually a walrus, okay? Anyone can use a walrus, okay? All right? You're not a walrus. Hi, Darren. How are you? And yes, Darren is actually correct. Jeremy Hells may have a larger YouTube channel, but Just J-Hip has the best harem of lovely ladies. Actually, they're my bosses. Yes, they're my bosses, my babysitters. I wouldn't say harem, Darren. Trust me. They control me more than I could ever control them. They are my friends.
That's true.
I love them very, very much. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be back tonight at what do we do? 9 o'clock, 8:45. 8:45, I think we do on Fridays. 8:45 for People Watch with Storkism. And then, of course, tomorrow afternoon at 12:30, the Just Jam big show, our big show, where Just J-Hip is going to be live on stream with my flut. No, I'm not. Let's not go that far, folks. All right, but we will do a flea cap of Fleabag's terrible show that she did last night, attacking Flut, my Flut, and my Rosie girl, and my Stacy Nat. All right, of course, I'm going to defend them, sort of loosely, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Ketchup, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll continue on with Darrell Brooks on Sunday morning. And we'll see ya. We'll see if he gets out of this mess.
I doubt it.
As we always say over here, Ketchup.
All the best.
All the best.
To be J.